and Sebastian Bonap. I'm ending this recruitment meeting. Literally just walking out the door. I'm not listening to this shit.
I was thinking maybe I could be like the best American manager, and then I looked at the Hall of Fame, and Uhu is playing an American manager. So,
Rip.
yeah,
Is he already the best American manager?
I mean, it's
he's
really not
number one
hard.
in the American Nationality Hall of Fame.
You
Yeah.
literally just have to win
That's gross.
notable European title, as in like a major division.
He's
And
ninth in among fucking managers who have managed in Germany.
Lamau.
Yeah.
Hello, but can I have admin, please?
No.
Please.
Oh, right, okay.
He did use the magic word.
This week's accidental admins were Uhu and Carmack.
So I will say, Visk, that the competition is not exactly the most stiff for top American manager, because second place is fucking Bruce Arena.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Maybe I can put together enough money to get Strahinja Pavlovic. I can't afford his wages, though.
Alright, I need to get this fucking transfer in.
Oh, maybe I could.
Alright, I can't. This guy doesn't fucking turn 18 until tomorrow.
Lol.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, you can try that on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, and whilst I think about it, I will make exceptions for like if the AI is going to beat you to a player. Yeah.
I think I can probably wait, 4 days in this case.
Yeah. Just in case somebody launches them, like an AI launches in on like Tuesday. I think it's fair to say you can respond in that case.
Messing around with different information ideas for next season. How do you
4-2-4,
feel
yeah.
about 3 strikers?
3 strikers is cool and good.
Yeah, it is cool.
Are you talking like literally 3 STCs? Rather,
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had some
successful
success with it
formations
in
with
this
it.
engine.
Also,
Yeah,
like, the way I kind of play, where I've got 2 up front and a shadow striker behind, is sort of like a 3. So you could maybe try that as like a.
okay, but like, what about 3 strikers and also a shadow striker?
That's
I think
probably
you're unbalancing yourself.
Yeah,
with that.
that's a bad idea because essentially the space the shadow striker wants to occupy is the space that the central of those 3 strikers is in.
Mhm.
If you see what I'm saying, they're kind of getting in each other's way at that point.
Yeah, it is a
What would
matter
be a
of
better
figuring
role
out
for
enough
the
space.
advanced playmaker in that, or the attacking mid?
I mean, literally AM.
Not 3 strikers.
If you've got 3 strikers, I honestly wouldn't put an AM behind them anyway.
Yeah,
The strikers
have
you're
3
relying.
midfielders and then
Having put 3 strikers up front, you're hoping that they are the creative output as well. If you see what I'm saying. So, like, classic example is to take your absolute best striker and put him down the middle and make him a complete forward with that kind of thing. Or the other classic is a target man. If you've got a huge target man, you put him in the middle and hoof the ball.
Get a 6'7" Italian man, hoof balls directly to him, and have your other 2, and then have 2 strikers surrounding him to try and clean up the second ball.
Point is, if you want 4 directly attacking players, you're better off with 2 strikers and an AMRL.
Yep.
Because it spreads that attack around. Like, the last thing you want is to just be like congested in the middle, which is what 3 strikers and a shadow striker would probably do.
Yeah, that is putting too many players in essentially the same space, which is the middle.
Yeah, like, think about it. Like, the shadow striker is literally your now center striker. That's the guy that you're thinking about for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a few formations. 4-3-1-2.
A classic.
4-3-1-2 is a classic. You can try a 3-5-2.
I don't like the 3-5-2 in this engine.
I don't think I have enough wingers
I
to make that
experimented
work.
with it a bunch this year.
The 3-5-2 doesn't usually play with the wingers. It usually plays with wingbacks.
Yeah, like when I did it, I was using wingers technically, but they were defensive wingers on defense.
Oh, okay.
Because I was not willing to leave my back wings exposed any more than that. Like 3 at the back, is kind of a misleading term because, sure, you've got 3 at the back, but they're also explicitly leaving spaces open that you're going to need to think about covering in another way. Hence why you usually, as Rogue says, see wingbacks.
Yeah, I mean, it's also often called 5 at the back.
Yeah, because
So.
you can describe what that was there as a 5-3-2 or whatever. You know, like remember, all formation terms are ultimately arbitrary, and they're just trying to describe something. Like more than the physical position of the players on the pitch, they're trying to describe the philosophy of those players on the pitch.
I prefer to play a 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1 because all of my players are unique in their own special way.
Hey, Blitz, are those
Uniquely
players,
bad.
Are those players you posted to me still
Also,
available?
your players.
Yeah, and like they're not back from loan yet, Elbrax. So like nobody's been able to come in for them or anything.
Yeah. Also,
They're
the
totally
transfer
fine. They'll be
window
available in a week.
the transfer window opens next week.
Exactly. It literally Tuesday the 1st is when it will open. So that's the first day you could make offers for these guys who are out on loan.
Okay.
Also, we have developed a system.
Oh yes. I will let Elbrack know about this to try and make things move a little faster. I am asking everybody to constrain their transfer business to Saturdays.
Oh yeah, I saw that post.
Yeah.
The deal zone.
Yeah, but you know, like with exceptions, if you're being beaten to a transfer by an AI, I'm not going to demand you wait until he's been signed. Things like that. As always, it's sparring rules. If you don't get caught, you're probably fine.
I did technically just make a transfer before we started, but
That's
we haven't
fine. I also
started, so
ruled.
I don't care.
I also ruled that was fine because we weren't continuing. You weren't holding anyone up. That's the philosophy here. So.
Now, the unfortunate thing is the offer I made is probably not going to go through because apparently he doesn't want to come here under any circumstances, but fuck it, we'll try it.
Who dat?
I'm not sure why, because he's not that good.
I think
Like-
I think people just hate
to
you
you?
specifically, Llama.
Why does no one want to work? Why does no one want to work for you?
Like, he's a
So
perfectly
Bambo
fine
used to hang out in
Bundesliga
the PFA
actual-
offices, bad-mouthing him.
The actual serious answer is that I've got enough money to play with that I'm able to sign low-end
Yeah.
Bundesliga players, and they're like, no, you're a meh team in the Bundesliga too. Why would we take 10 grand more a week to come play for you instead of praying that somebody in the Bundesliga will take us?
That Mainz wants us.
That's truth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally paying him $2,200 a week for 5 years with a 2-year optional extension. So he's never going to make more money if he plays for me.
Llama.
Oh no, he has a 5% yearly wage rise. I take it back.
Owned.
He will get £100 a week more every year for 7 years.
I like to imagine that Rogue is actually paying them in pounds, which they then have to convert to euros at their own expense.
100%.
Cash in
All
hand.
the club finances is being done in pounds, except for, in this case, this transfer offer was negotiated in dollars. So if he accepts, he'll start getting paid dollars.
That's extremely confusing.
It's fucking wild. It's
This,
so wild.
This is why next time I'm just going to mandate you must all use the same currency.
It's so wild that this is just allowed to happen.
I mean, Llama offered me a deal in dollars, and I negotiated in dollars, and I accepted it. I don't have a problem.
No,
the really funny one was when
I
Cthulhu was trying to buy
understand,
out
like, the
release
the
clauses and
setup.
kept failing because of the conversion.
Well, that's 100% his own fucking fault,
I know,
because
that's
the game tells you when you're hitting it.
I know, but it was also extremely funny. And
So-
For someone who is so good at the game,
No,
at
it'll tell
everything
you you're
else.
hitting it. It's lying because the
That's the
conversion
thing, yeah.
means you're underpaying just a little bit
That's
in
the
like,
alley.
the actual.
Yeah,
post
and because it only shows like rounded units in the transfer thing, it will round to the nearest, even
Yeah,
when that's
sort
wrong.
of thing. It was really funny.
Yes.
A couple of the
You may continue.
I mean, you
Ones
can also
I-
just hit suggest and see if they'll accept it.
I mean, you know, there's probably reasons that they didn't do that, etc.
You're
He's
giving
not
a
interested in
contract
making the
to,
high
to,
time
to
as
Tobias Moore, Rogue?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sending another offering to extend the loan for Nemeth. It doesn't have anything on it, but I'm sending an offer so you can negotiate it if you're interested, obviously.
Nod.
I'll look at it. I was bringing him back to be a 5th defender playing in the 2s or to loan him out elsewhere, so.
I can't wait till all these kids come back from loans so that I can sell them.
You can recall them right now.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm going to get more interest when the window is formally open anyway, so
Fair
I'm not
enough.
bothering too much.
Yeah, that's the real deal.
Anyway,
I have tested that. I think it is actually notable. Players are more likely to, well, clubs are more likely to respond to offers in the window.
Yeah,
You got
Yeah.
maximum.
I made a pre-window offer, which is why I'm sitting on this, which is why I'm sitting on the Krastev deal until.
Oh yeah, there's no rush on that.
Yeah. So then, with
Nobody
regards
else
to more, I just wanted a 3rd left back who could play at the senior level that I can not pay a transfer fee to and pay a small wage to.
So Karmic, I'm afraid
And
I was untruthful.
He fits the bill there.
Krastev is got minor interest from Eintracht Frankfurt,
Of course.
Internacional in Brazil.
May I join?
And Stuttgart. Yes,
Yes,
you
you
may join.
can.
He will basically only see any playing time if one of my other left backs is injured, to be honest.
Also, remember, valued consumer is the additional Dr. Karmic Knight Mark White emote just dropped.
Wow, the viewers go wild.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna wait a week to send this offer.
Uhu, are you here?
What's up?
Because you're not actually playing this game, remember?
Oh fuck. Yeah.
So you will need to holiday for this continue. Because I am not watching you play a Saudi team.
Yeah. No.
The club
Yeah,
level.
this seems horrifying.
I know it's before. That's why we had to get
does-
Football Manager 24.
Couldn't you just?
Does the
couldn't
instant
you just-
result work?
I don't know, and I don't want to
Just
try.
holiday.
I mean, this
Just
is
holiday,
a
Uhu,
good
or
time
I
to
will holiday
test
you
it.
personally.
No, it's not. It's game time.
If we want to test shit like that, we don't do it on everybody else's time. I think.
That's true.
When do you hold the preseason press
we
conference?
should actually consider
Good
like,
inbox.
setting up like hosting the game for just that test.
Well, yeah, I
using
mean,
the
I
save
could
that
do
we
that if
have.
people want to do it, but you know. Also, I mean, he won 10-1, so I'm fairly sure he's fine.
Obla just keeps forgetting to do it.
Well, you've got to ask me to do these things. You know, I'm not just gonna.
I don't care enough to do it. So
Well, then the problem solved. Someone else needs to ask.
I sent that offer to you with the intent that you would negotiate it.
So, 2 things there. First, I want to send him out a loan offer to see what the AI will pay for him, and second, he has no interest in going to you anyway.
Damn.
Oh,
So,
well,
It's okay. It must mean he's a fascist. Doesn't want to join St. Pauli.
I don't like
Too
what
true.
I don't like what that said. What that says.
Real Nazi hours.
Let me double check.
I've
What?
decided to keep my my DOF.
All right.
Congrats.
He makes the staff time easy. You know.
It's true. I used to
But-
try and min-max this stuff, but now I just bulk hand it over to the director of football for staff. I can't be fucked negotiating.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
but-
renewals is where it's like being able to just
Oh,
say,
yeah.
go renew 30
Yeah.
people's contracts is
Yeah.
a fucking lifesaver.
Truth.
I've handed the entire club structure over to a director of football, who I am now replacing with a better director of, or
Ah.
a better tactical director.
The
Sorry,
Ito
better-
method.
I'm hiring a better technical director this window, and that is the only staff member I am caring about. Everybody else can get replaced, hopefully, because the previous guy assigned like 6 fitness coaches, which
Lamau.
I mean, they're following the
Care about
Citron
fitness, dude.
standard.
And what a
Get
standard
really-
it is.
Yeah, get everyone really diesel and well warmed up. and then they will never have fitness problems again.
Apparently, my goalkeeping coaches are some of the worst.
I can believe
They
it.
seem fine. I don't understand.
I mean, it's all because a lot of us have hired good coaches. So
Yeah,
you can
I
have like
nerded out
3.5, 4-star people, and they're not considered great. Like I'm not bothering upgrading it anything because all my coaches are at least 4-star.
Yeah, I'm only doing signings because they're all leaving and won't talk to me about not leaving. Because they're too cool for me.
I signed some of the cheapest coaches I could find that had good personalities.
It's not a bad strat.
People aren't making offers, are they?
I
No.
don't think so.
Okay.
Actually, since we're in the middle of the game, could we negotiate offers?
What are you talking about?
There's
Oh
no
wait, we're
game.
not in the game. I'm sorry.
We specifically did not
Ignore
allow
me.
a game.
See,
Ignore me. Ignore me. I mean,
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. Just hit continue.
I already did. That's
I'm
why I
talking to
apologized.
Cecil Verdon.
I'm not talking to you.
Don't apologize for
God.
that either.
Damn.
Apparently, my AI manager played Sheldrop as a striker, and he got 4 assists and a goal.
I mean,
So
he was
maybe,
playing,
yeah,
he was fucking playing he was playing like a bunch of Saudi rejects. What do you expect?
What the...
I just
Like my
believe he
granny could
played
put 10
Ronaldo.
past Alcalá.
Bochum has the
And-
best training in like the entire Bundesliga. They do have 26 coaches, which is really a lot of coaches.
I like how your finance peak is lower and lower every year.
It's becoming unsustainable. I imagine I'm going to implode end of this season.
You finished 8th. That should give you
Yeah, but it's outside of
still
Europe.
below. Yeah, still below where you were at the.
I ain't winning no Super League or Super Cup.
Hey, Habeas, what's Dorsaz's first contract? How much is he earning?
Like 30,000,
Huh.
30, 40.
No, thank you for pinning my screen cap, by the way.
Well, it was the one that referred to Germany. How could I not? That was literally our philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
It was too perfect.
Oh
I am,
fuck!
Yeah.
I just realized that we weren't supposed to do contract stuff outside. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, Cecil.
Well, it
Hitting my
depends. If he
forced
got
holiday
a
button.
response, from someone he was making,
It was a response, and then the DOF fumbled it. So look, just give me a minute. I'm bad at this. I'll probably screw it up.
This is your final warning.
I don't plan to need a second.
That's good, because there won't be any more.
No, he's gonna be so spontaneous.
Oh, whoa! I actually have net debt now for the first time.
Ha! Get fucked!
What in the...
Suffer!
Previously, I only had transfer debt.
Well, now if your transfer debt isn't negative,
It's definitely not negative. I mean, I assume it's like I owe 80 million euro to other people.
Does strength training not do anything, was it, that people were saying?
strength is one of the ones. It's strength, endurance, and quickness all don't do anything.
Right. That's really annoying.
Yep.
I used to do a lot of endurance training for players with shitty work rate. So.
You
And the best thing to
can
do is just have
pump
them play
work
bad
rate
and
by
kill them.
finding them constantly.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do instead. Anyway, did anybody see last week's interesting piece of football news regarding Forest Green Rovers?
They have a female manager who managed the first EFL game, albeit a friendly.
Yeah. Technically caretaker manager, but still, yes, first female manager in the men's game.
Hell yeah.
At the EFL level.
At that level, yeah. I think that the definition is like pro or something. I don't know. But point is, hey, that's a thing that's good and happened.
Yep.
I'm so excited for this to be implemented in FM.
I mean, we have a female manager who's been to the semi-final of the Europa League in this.
Oh yeah, I forgot it technically is already functional for that.
Also,
And a female manager who's won the league.
Personally, I just can't wait to do my Women League only journeyman
Was
save.
Cthulhu playing a female manager?
Yeah.
I think he did.
All right.
Ah,
Okay,
Preston gazumped me. Fuck.
Now
Fuck
I must.
you.
Now
I have
must
to make a
shit.
bid
I just
because the
realized something.
AI is
Yeah.
making bids.
Thank you
Now
for
I
keeping
must
us
rely
updated on
on
these necessities.
I must rely on Everton making the Champions League.
I mean, they did it
fucked.
already. They'll probably do it again.
Fucking owned.
If
Or maybe
if
not.
Everton wins the if Everton makes the Champions League, I will make €8 million.
Oh god, I should have spent all my money on Owen Windam. Oh well. He's a good lad, isn't he?
Lease Everton, I have the better part of €9 million riding
So-
on it.
I swear to God, every week I go into my scouting recommendations and I clear them. And who should be at the top of the new list every fucking week? Oh yes, it's Yusafa Mokoko, who my scouts think I should sign.
I also get that. I get that in Bellingham.
They don't rate this Endrick character, which is understandable. You know, a rotation option at Hertha Berlin really isn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Why, oh why? Alright.
I love these transfer value ranges. They might want 45,000. They might want 4.5 million. I don't know.
So it's all made up, and the numbers don't matter.
Can I
For
tell
those
a
ones,
player-
you should just assume it's close to the high end, is my experience.
Can I tell a player to go on loan, or I will transfer him? Like,
You can if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
is that a
stop you.
thing?
Yeah, when the player complains about being put on the loan list, if a player complains
Threats
about
tend to be on the right-hand side of any talk with a player. Like
Yeah.
they tend to be one of the
you have to
rightmost
get
options.
into a talk with you have to get into a talk with somebody, and then you'll.
However, if they don't back down, they will basically think you are a piece of shit, and then you kind of have to carry out your threat, right? As
Yeah.
you know, like classic Europa diplomacy rules: don't make a threat you're not already fully prepared to carry out.
What the hell is?
Why the
What?
hell do they do these fucking friendlies? Try to do 2 a week. God damn.
You can turn it off. Turn off your automatic.
I just organise my own. It doesn't take
Yeah.
that long.
Occasionally, I'll get a friendly offer that I'll be like, yeah, all right, cool. Man City on Wednesday in between Kosova, Hamburg, and
Sorry, who?
Rudenburg.
Who? Checking your
Kosova
schedule.
Club
Kosovo,
Kosova.
Hamburg. Oh wait, no, they actually are German, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, they're a German. All of my okay. So aside from Basel, my clubs are all local Hamburg clubs. Because I like giving the little guys a chance to play in a real stadium. Clubs like Wir und Marschland, Rugenbergen, Kosova, Hamburg, St. Pauli.
Lol.
I think Tom Kraus is going to fit right in.
Which is part of the reason why I had to make sure St. Pauli was on my friendlies list.
Oh, bro, if you make an offer and it's like a release clause offer for someone who has no interest whatsoever, they just stonewall you. They just don't even take your call. It's fine.
Oh, Oblit was correct. Borussia Dortmund hired Tedesco as manager.
Well, that means the Wolfsburg job is open.
Well, I guess yours would be more accurate because you would have been playing for the save mark.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So.
Well, there we go. That's who it is.
I wanted to hire Mark White as assistant manager, but turns out he's an owner.
He literally is the owner of the club.
Owner manager. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, he's owner manager in the game. I've seen him get fired a bunch in the 23.4 database because it turns out he is tuned to fire the manager if they're on their way to Dorking Wanderers' first relegation ever.
He fires himself.
He fires them to take over.
Someone should tell him this.
Which feels like just saying like, oh, Mark White just decides to sign an actual manager.
Could it also be that if you put yourself in as manager, he'll fire you if you do poorly, take over himself?
I have great news, everybody. They did actually get relegated. And then they got right back up again. They finished second in the National League South this last season. In our world.
Are we talking about
Dorking? Yes.
Oh, that's what I thought.
How do you tell a player to start developing 1-2s?
You train them.
Passing training, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I usually invite them to
I
the
actually
office
don't
for
see
their
it in
time
passing
also.
training though.
It's there though.
It's there, but it's not called. It doesn't use the words plays 1-2s. What does it tell you?
Oh man, that is
No.
But it's a moot point because you can't actually discuss a new trait with a player right now anyway because they're all on holiday.
also the first.
He's not on holiday.
Yeah, no.
I'm just thinking 2 players who aren't internationals are probably back.
Skill issue.
Well, no. Also, the 2 League of Preseason started for
Skill issue.
certain clubs.
I mean, yes, they are in the twos, so that does.
I just want
also,
one.
oh, but you forgot to mention that they survived the first season in the National League.
Yeah. Well, you know, that said they were only relegated last year.
Also, the
back up this year.
Yeah, I hadn't done the math. Also, the social media followers is very wrong.
Sorry, I was trying to find that trait for you, Rhythm.
Did you find it?
I
I feel
continued,
like
but
I
I'm gonna keep
missed
looking.
the opportunity to ask to extend the. Like, is there a way I can do it like player interaction to extend the Tenos loan?
There's an option to extend somewhere.
Oh, hey, I got that. I got there, and yeah.
Sighing and pruning my Scots shortlist as the reports come in and they're all shite.
Verdun.
Are there
It is
new
under
regions?
movement training. It's under movement training,
That
and it
does
will
actually
say, I'd like you to start attempting a few more 1-2s to help the tempo of the game. That should be it.
That does actually make sense. It's primarily a movement thing.
Yeah.
If that is what the language is, then I do not see the option for this player.
Owned.
Certainly.
Are you looking
I
under
certainly
movement
hope
training?
This isn't fucked.
Oh, it's movement? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was wrong.
Oh, it's too late. They convinced me to try fucking teaching him.
Just cancel it.
We can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a like what do you think it is? They're just training them.
Oh,
I love these.
Actually, they get locked in. Blue locked in.
All these board meetings where the
Oh
board...
yeah, I guess they could be getting sent into the Blue Lock facility. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not sending your players to Blue Lock, are you really trying to win?
Definitely send my strikers there.
I'm not sending my anyone to Blue Lock.
I sent my goalies there. They could use the practice.
Yeah, they absolutely could.
Just like a bunch of guys showing up in obvious goalkeeping kit going, yeah, I'm a striker. You need someone to play goal, right?
You're the master is
I'm a
penalty kicks.
team player. I'll play goal for now, but I really want to be a striker.
A lot of embarrassing incidents where...
I feel like the goalkeeper Blue Lock is way more intense than the already pretty intense striker.
No, they said you can train a goalkeeper. You can't train a striker.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but
Strikers can only be made. Forged in the fires of
goals.
Football. On the other hand, I'm glad that the Japanese national team has learned about player experience now. They need to actually play games. Congrats to them.
They've been playing with fucking 35-year-olds.
That's my point.
For a while.
That is my point.
Oh, right, I had a bunch of scouts retire. I can hire new ones. Or I can put out an advertisement for them and save myself the time. And I can also place an advert for a recruitment analysis.
Analysis.
Analyst, I realized as I was saying it.
Analysis.
Get him.
Yep.
Up my ass list.
You should get that checked out.
The last thing you want is an anal cyst.
Oof.
Nothing about me assists.
The ass eater will let you know if you have one.
You gotta admit it on the form I give you before we go any further.
I bugged out my friendly proposals, and so I just got like 19 rejections from the teams that I sent.
I'm looking forward to my friendly against the Hoffenheim 2s, also known as Empty. Team with no name.
No, the Hoffenheim 2s are a real team.
Yes, but they don't have a name.
Yes, they do.
Do you mean the
Hoffenheim 2?
Heidenheim 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so you're just saying random names that aren't the teams you're actually playing.
Look, the concussion is bad this week.
Yeah.
I'm playing my own twos, the Strangers, just to see how completely terrible they are.
You don't play random clubs from in your city, and then also FC Basel and Man City for some reason.
Do that sometimes, but sometimes you feel bad about the 14-0 scoreline.
I don't.
You're doing them a service.
I'm playing the
by...
Cypriot club right now.
Right now.
Although I start out the friendlies playing Barcelona and like Atletico and shit, so I can get some money. Then I start playing the semi-pros after that.
I actually am going to the land of Blue Lock. My tour, which I didn't get to pick because I was gone when I was asked about it. The club is sending me to Japan.
Nihon.
Oh, that's cool.
Southern. I'm actually going to Kanto mostly. Osaka, Hiroshima, and Kobe.
Maybe I should go to.
Twos team. Hey, you're fired.
Are you gonna choose as your
Fuck
starter?
out of here.
Or not Kanto, Kensei.
How do we word?
This $1 grand a month seems so perfunctory.
It's literally to trick my board into thinking that I got both wages and a loan fee on the loan deal.
It's
Does that work?
I don't know. I'm trying it.
Well,
Yeah,
let me know.
no, it's so comically perfunctory. I'm like, All right, yeah, sure, cool.
Training schedule changes.
Okay, let's see here. Which one of you is mediocre enough to accept the job in the 2 analysts?
The easiest way to do it is literally just to put an advert out for the 2s, because everybody who applies will, by definition, take the job. I find it very
Or
frustrating
filtered by
otherwise.
realistic transfers. 2s.
My big, tall Kosovan keeper is upset that I'm not letting him go on loan to Spain because they play in a better division. That's offensive.
Kill him. You don't.
Well, I'm trying to sell him because he sucked.
Jardel Kanga is being sold to AS Monaco.
What I really need to do is just put together the money to get get the Hoffenheim keeper.
You cannot have Gavin Bazunu.
Well, I don't know how much I'd have to offer, but it would be a lot.
Oh,
I don't have a lot.
just meet his release clause.
What is it, like 80 million, 90?
It's 92 million.
All right.
Specifically for clubs in the Champions League. So
well,
come
I'm in
and
the
get
Champions
him.
League.
Come
so-
and get him.
For me, it's only 79 million.
It's the same amount of money. Don't give me this shit. I refuse to indulge your whatever the fuck it is you're doing.
Trolling you?
That.
Folks,
I refuse to indulge
folks, I fired my guy. I fired my I fired my bad director of football. Hired my good director of football, or my good technical director. You gave the
okay.
position wrong.
I
Can't
just
wait to get
had
away
something very strange happen. A team that had already had a bid accepted and negotiated a contract with a player who was then deciding whether or not to accept it, submitted a new bid for the player for more money.
Mysterious.
Time to set my technical director to clean fucking house.
Wait, so they bid and it was accepted, and then they bid again?
Yeah. I don't really understand why.
We get our dudes back in.
I've never
6
seen that
days.
before.
Did the player maybe like deny the contract and then they just bid again instantly?
Well, if he did, I didn't get a notification for it, which is the weird thing.
I love
Weird.
these board meetings where you're like, they reject something you suggest, and then you talk to them, they're like, wait, that fits perfectly with what we actually want. Immediately
Now that I've
accepted.
actually listened to any of the words you said.
I am not
They
getting
just
what I
wanted
want
to
from my
see
board.
your face before they go ahead and do something.
Sometimes they just want to read you on if you actually think this is best or if you're just asking for things, for treats.
You went to the boardroom and you started cooking, and they're like, "Damn, let them cook, give them the money."
My board will not move me up to the top level of youth recruitment.
Owned.
Yet they want me to use players from our youth program in the first team.
Yeah, you don't need the
Doubly owned.
absolute top state-of-the-art facilities for that.
It's not facilities; it's how good the kids were getting.
Well, there's a couple of factors to this.
It's,
There's
it's the
a
same fucking thing. It's
a recent post that they linked on Steam actually says some interesting stuff.
Doesn't
for
it
example,
also matter like how good the teams around you are?
to a degree, but the main thing it talks about is how youth facilities actually influence the quality of the players who come in on intake day. And after that, they're just using your regular facilities. Whereas I thought players
Yeah,
in the
that's
under
been known
19s,
for a long time.
I'm telling you something I learned.
Fair enough.
The fact that you've known it for a long time is not really relevant.
Okay, so what I mean is that's not a change for this year. That's like how they've worked for a while. Yeah, any player who's actually at the club is using your team facilities and not your youth facilities.
This is a long Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Some people,
Friday.
Some people might have broken embargo.
No, I'm starting to have players.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know why I'm saying it like that. The fucking I did the sneaky loan deal with with Rogue during Thursday.
I'm starting to have players poke me about new contracts and stuff.
I gotta play PSG in the Club World Cup. I'm gonna have to go on holiday again.
That's correct.
Just set it so that you don't play your matches.
Cecil, you fool. You
What?
obviously should buy Jorginho Rutter.
Nah.
Actually, that's a good
He's
idea.
perfect
Not-
for that.
No, I have too many strikers.
Well, get rid of one.
No.
Pathetic.
I believe
Cecil.
in Iker Bravo, Patrick Schick, and
Patrick
the other
Hick
guy.
you keep.
Banned. For not
I also
buying them.
have an up-and-coming young striker that I want to train up. Ike Kugel. Wait, no, he's an attacking midfielder. My bad. Who's the good striker? I don't know. I got a lot of players. I'm okay.
Cecil, you aren't going to spend $400 billion on Jorginho Rutter, or as that is in, or as it
50
is in
million
Euro.
euro would be fine.
Yeah, that was the comical amount of US dollars that I said.
I don't even know what a dollar is. Stop trying to tell me. I'll never learn.
Maxence Lacroix acquired the day before he played PSG.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
How did you pronounce
Cool.
his name? Can I hear that one again?
Maxence Lacroix.
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 Lacroix. I see.
It's very French. I would usually probably call him.
I mean, he's pretty good, but I didn't think you needed more defenders.
Probably didn't need it, but
I have the money.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I got-
Also, ooh,
Fuck,
you're
man,
not
you got-
gonna get him until fucking the 1st of July.
So
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I've got like 4 strikers.
Yeah, but now he's thinking about it when he plays.
exactly. Actually, I don't know if he'll play. Maybe he will.
Still at whatever club you bought him from, which was that PSG?
Yeah, but the Club World Cup was weird. Nah, yeah, he should play actually. He's been there since 24. I thought he went there in 25.
Club World Cup's got some real fucked up moves.
It's basically he had to have been there whenever I think it was like within 2 years or some shit.
What's
Of,
PSG
Champions
doing
League
with the
thing.
Club World Cup?
Actually, good question. I don't know because they haven't won the Champions League, and I don't think they won the Europa League.
Famously, PSG is not
They
won
made the
Champions
final
League.
of the Europa League when Visk beat them.
Oh,
All right,
that's
folks.
probably what it
Folks,
is.
I have
It's weird who qualifies for it.
folks. I have word from Wolfsburg. Leeds manager Daniel Fark is being considered for the Wolfsburg job.
Well, that's just fucking ridiculous.
Fark is famous for being the guy who LeBron James got fired, and then when LeBron James left, he came back at Gladbach.
Lol.
Which does mean that the Gladbach job might end up open again.
Take it. Do it.
LeBron James is coming home.
Except LeBron
I wonder.
James is
He's bringing
seriously returned to
Bronny.
his whole planet.
It's Camino.
God, if the English win the Women's World Cup this year, I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna be grumpy about it because everyone's gonna be all, "Oh, it came home." But I'm also gonna
Honestly,
be very.
if there's one thing that you need to know about the English footballing culture, it's that no, they don't do that. It's the women. They don't care about the women.
Oh, so
They
I've
don't
been
do that.
reading
It's
all
coming
about
home
how
shit.
like the
only reason I told
women
him is-
winning the Euros has like made them significantly more popular since they did
Yes,
something
but
that
the
men
kind
have
of
never
people
been
who
able to
watch
do.
women's football are not the same obnoxious twats who bang on about it's coming home. As far as I've been able to see, at any rate. That might change. After all, English people.
I mean, like that's like the silver lining of if England wins the World Cup, which they absolutely have the chance to do this year, is that it'll be like all those people will be like, "Oh, great! So we won a World Cup, but the men still suck."
Saturday morning. Is everyone just making offers?
It is the day to do so. So
Who have a contract to negotiate?
It is officially offer day, so it's just offer day starting at midnight.
everybody sets an alarm.
People not sleeping.
That checks out.
I can send the offer for Riz.
I mean, you can.
You know what's my least favorite Football Manager manifestation is when you like it's like, oh, I lost a player, I gotta go like replace him, right? So you make like 4 offers, like 4 different players, and then they all accept, and then you're staring at this like, who do I?
Honestly, it's why I almost always, except when it's really time pressing, will try and do it sequentially, or I'll like make 2 offers and have a clear idea of which I'd rather have. If that makes any sense. Because yeah, I feel that, and I like to avoid it. The other thing I like to do is
the problem for me is the people busting my wage brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even if it's by like not that much in wage, it still like affects all your.
Everyone
future-
else, yeah, wants
future
them.
Oh yeah, I mean, like,
raise.
I mean, it's not that Rodrigo Salazar isn't worth what you're paying him, but I can see the effect that
It's not
gonna
him.
have
He
on-
gazumped me. He
So
like he put a
I
clause
just
in
you're
his contract.
ordering your. I literally just went to your team and ordered by wage. So
Yeah. He's at least star player, but like the replacements that I want, you know, some
will
of them
say-
want a normal wage, and some.
looking at your team now, I do like Faris Yusufu. He's a
He's my
good lad.
keeper.
Yeah. I was about to say where'd you get him, but no, you've always had him. I see.
Yeah, I had played him.
Great lad. Yeah, I mean, I probably didn't notice. I
It's-
just like him. I
It's
like to see
Saturday.
young.
I
keepers
need
doing
to.
well.
I need to go and look
Slide
up
the
where
envelope
one of my
across the
many,
table.
one of my many, one of my many returning characters.
Verdun,
What?
Wait,
you put some tricks in here. I'm not stupid.
Oblit,
What have I done?
Most of the money is up front.
Oblit.
What?
Celtic signed fucking Yusuf Demir.
I mean, that's a good signing for them.
That happened a while
No, it
ago.
is. It's a great signing for
He's been a
that.
fucking yeah. I mean, look
Uh-huh.
at his record there. Good lad. Great bunch of lad.
For reference, I wasn't sure if that transfer clause was even going to work, but I wanted to put it in there because it made me laugh.
Hang on.
Because I got reminded in a single player game that Yusuf Demir was playing in Turkey.
Sorry, I am going to have to recalibrate this, Verdun. Because
Well-
you are what we in the trade call taking the piss. Like with all of this. You're making me fill out the entire offer. I'm very upset.
That's a big L for someone. I don't know who yet.
Probably me, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the thing is like
You're agreeing
it's
to negotiate with Britain.
Yeah, you have to negotiate it, but also like this could just mean that this gets cut off, which is bad for them.
No. But they might not like what I'm coming back with. Because, as I believe I mentioned in deals like this, if you want to do loan to buys, I am going to ask for monthly fees as an insurance against you changing your mind.
Llama, I see that you did the exact same thing that I was doing, which was going to extend Bobby Wagner's loan.
I've negotiated it, Verdun.
I watched Master and Commander yesterday.
Actually, hang on, I might
Yeah,
want to
you
change
mentioned
that. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
maybe I
I
should have
don't.
I should have asked for more. Fuck. I will say that according to the
Oh.
news, he's actually quite interested in going to you. So
Oh no.
That film highlighted my goddamn week.
Oh,
Funniest shit I
hell.
ever saw.
Damn it.
If
God.
you look at the tooltips on the counter offer version down the side, you'll see how much things like the monthly fee would actually total to over a season.
Okay.
Stuff like
I
that comes
think
out your
that-
transfer budget.
I think the AI has started trolling me.
I'm glad. I'm glad the AI also hates you now.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not taking Mario Gila.
I
Oh,
have
did you get an
fucked up
offer?
this transfer for
Yeah,
Oscar
yeah.
Pereira so many times. I was supposed to get him in the winter, and I
Shouts
fucked it
out-
up.
Shouts out to
So
Leandro
the
Santos.
problem with optional future fee is that he's not willing to go for me on a future transfer or a full transfer.
Yeah, but
Wait,
he'll
did I
take the
offer
He
low.
him?
might change his mind after a year.
Yeah, and your best chance of getting him to change his mind is for him to play for you for a year. Like, he might still say no, which again is why I'm asking for the monthly fees. But, you know, I calibrated it so it should be just about $500,000 total.
I feel like it's more likely that he would actually agree to me if it was after completion achievement of.
Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, if you get promoted, it doesn't matter whether or not you had a clause there. It will change the view. But don't take this the wrong way, Verdant. I am not willing to financially bet on you getting promoted. Which is essentially what you're asking of me right now.
Also, I know this is good. This is good.
6 teams in for Mario Gila or Gila.
Wait, holy
No,
shit!
like everybody bid, but
Well, it's a
there's-
free loan, isn't it?
Yeah, they're offering free loans, which I did not. I did not put a fucking free loan. I put unspecified.
Yeah, well, it was free to me. That's what
Okay.
unspecified ultimately looks like, I think, for
Is
loan
it?
stuff. Yeah, because then
unspecified.
AIs come back and make usually the transfers sensible.
I've had mixed results with unspecified.
Well,
Sometimes
unspec-
the AI offers 0, sometimes they actually offer stuff.
Well, yeah, so
Actually, yeah, I mean,
unspecified
for that
literally-
price,
unspecified for loan defaults to 0.
Oh.
Wait
But
a
the
second, I
AI
think
will
that
come
makes
in and
sense,
go, it is not actually a free loan, and the AI will go, all right, I want to beat this out, so I will actually offer upward.
I'm just going to send you a picture here. This is the section you're looking for in staff responsibilities. You can set the automatic actions for offer to clubs.
Also, I really, I got some potential. I got some moves potentially happening.
When don't you have moves potentially happening?
Normally not. I'm normally not a moves guy.
Don't.
I just haggled, really. I had to haggle. What the heck?
Powerful. Love to haggle.
Hey, does anybody in the Two Liga need a not great right back?
Lol.
You're still trying to tell Jed fucking Spence.
I'd love to
No,
hear it.
no. I would not loan Jed Spence to the fucking Two Liga.
I don't think Jed Spence would go to the Two
All right,
Liga.
crossing. Okay, all right, folks.
Jed
listen,
Spence
listen,
was
listen,
willing
listen.
to come to the Two Liga last year, but now that he's spent like half a year in the Bundesliga proper, he won't.
Listen to this, folks. Acceleration 14, pace 13, stamina 13, decisions 15, crossing 12.
1.
Composure 4.
No, composure 10, composure 10, composure 10.
You know who else
I
has
guess
10
he
composure?
is a Two Liga right back.
Jeremy Doku?
That's
Like
exactly what I was going to say. Yes.
I am describing a Two Liga right back. Is the thing is I'm not saying for like the clubs in
Yeah,
the
no,
actual
this
division.
actually does sound like the right back I'm bringing in this season.
Lamau.
Depressing.
Like I'm like, hey, I come get this guy on loan who I signed on a free because I'm a psychopath.
Now the difference is that said right back I brought in for a free, but eh.
Oh, who was it who wanted Ulrich from me on loan?
Negotiate the offer again.
Okay.
The guy
I'm so excited to dicker with you.
The
all
guy I
Saturday.
have is described as a decent 3-Liga right back, potentially Bundesliga right back.
You know, you could also just post a screenshot of him,
Much
so
easier.
we
I
can
wa- no,
laugh
no,
at
no.
whatever his fatal flaw is.
I wasn't. I'm not. His fatal flaws is just not great.
You see, Carl just wanted to lie to us about this player.
For reference, I'm willing to go high on the future fee, but any higher I'd need to take out the full price.
Okay.
I'd pay on the optional future fee.
Yeah, well, I'll take a look and see what you've said, and I will renegotiate back. And sooner or later, we will have a deal.
Yeah, I feel like the AI really likes to haggle now.
For you.
It's kind of gameable if you sit down with the sort of the engine and figure it out. You know, like.
The only
Yeah,
thing I don't
honestly,
like
this
is when I'm
guy
close.
would be okay Bundesliga 2 quality. Don't love dribbling 8, marking 8, but like
On a wingback.
on a fucking fullback, like you're always going to have some stat that's not good at this level because like wingbacks need so many fucking stats.
You do have to.
The secret is that he's a 19-year-old fullback who should grow over the course of a season.
90-year-old fullback.
I found a big Chinese center back. I'm
He's
tempted to
shite.
go for him.
He's shite to whom?
There's
I scouted
like
the Chinese national team way ago.
there's a 15 or 16-year-old Chinese striker prospect who looks insanely good, but is also hilariously expensive.
Yeah, unfortunately, all
that
Chinese
plays for a Portuguese club.
I posted the name because I'm not gonna go for him, but there was a part of me that wanted to.
I think I saw.
He's got fucking 15 jumping reach and 16 heading already.
He's
That's
Ian
nature.
Toss
This
with
guy-
HSV. You just
He
lit up,
has
oh, no,
low
that's, that's
he has
fine.
low consistency, as in like the second level of bad.
The guy posted.
Darby
yeah.
wants him on loan. That's
I'm not kidding. I scouted all of these players ages ago because I would have loved some Chinese regens up in here.
Yeah,
they're
because
so fucking expensive though.
Well,
like,
yeah, but have a look at
this guy's like a medium center back prospect who costs 50 fucking million pounds.
This is
no,
look
God.
at like this from the report.
I think I need to stop looking at the expiring contracts market because Jesus Christ, I will destroy myself with
Most
this.
of the best bargains are already dealt with. As
Yeah, you look at those during the season.
The people who
Yeah.
are like still expiring tend to be like old fuckers who don't necessarily have any future.
There are
And those
there are
guys you
like
can wait out until they're
I
out
have
of contract.
Yeah, I
am
only
bringing
have
in-
like 5
I
expiring
am
contracts
bringing.
already
I am
agreed
trying
to.
to bring in like 2 to between 3 and 4 people off of this.
I mean, that's still
There
good
is
business.
one
no, sorry,
expiring
just 3,
contract
just
that
3.
I have that could be interesting is Brahim Diaz from Real Madrid. I didn't offer him a contract because he wanted too much money, but I did take him on loan. And so,
His contract is expiring.
oh yeah, no, he's got a contract in 2 days.
By the way, I've decided to
thought
get some
you already
intel
agreed
on
to a
Hertha
contract with
Berlin.
him.
I was
yeah.
going
And I've
to,
hired
but he
Michael
decided
Bradley.
that I can't afford to pay him as much as he wanted, so I canceled the contract.
Sorry, what was that, Oblet?
I signed Michael Bradley
Oh, nice.
as a coach.
The American Michael Bradley?
Yes, yeah, he's a perfectionist and a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the truth
I'm
is,
just-
this guy is also kind of shite. He also has very poor consistency and very low adaptability, and is unsporting.
Yeah, the guy I just posted
and for
was
the price-
floating as well.
I mean, they're literally one of my feeder clubs. So I've been watching this guy.
Casper
for a while.
Dolberg has a cheap price. No brag.
Bring him back.
Bring
See,
him
I feel
over.
like this Serbian guy. This is the type of guy who would like. None of the big clubs would get him, and then like Elbrack would get him and turn him into a star somehow.
He's
I
actually
honestly-
pretty close to being good.
No, I've got the scout report. I'm just going to post it so you don't need to waste your time on him.
like no. Ooh.
Oh,
That's mid-step
Oh.
inconsistency and extremely low adaptability. I
Yeah.
would not sign that guy, even if he were half the price. Good on paper, bad in the soul. He has a bad soul.
Wow.
you.
Wow,
Thank
my
you,
staff
Flip.
doesn't have either of those
I
things.
mean, honestly,
Better
the
than you expected, yes.
adaptability would not be the end of the world because you could just have him in your youth team for 3 years to get HGC because he's
That's
18.
For
true.
that price.
But I don't think he's worth it at the price and the consistency.
Oh,
What was
that's why my
Schwinn and
potential
Verdon.
transfer cost was like 40 million. It was because Bruder was in there.
What?
Yeah, it listed him as a potential deal I could make in the transfers in.
I
So
get
it
the
was like
feeling he's
potential
not going
transfer
to be.
cost.
Oh yeah, it's because I blanket sent this all out to you like ages
Yeah,
ago. by mistake.
exactly.
Ooh, this is an interesting offer. It still puts so much of it on winning the Bundesliga 2, Verdon.
Then don't
Despite
get
Heidenheim's bid,
increase the monthly fee, take some
my-
away from the potential fee in the future.
despite Heidenheim's bid, my client's preferred place would be Frankfurt.
Who's this?
I'm loading him out. I'm not selling him.
Okay.
It's Bobby Wagner, the next Michael Ballack. Scored 11 goals, had 7
Oh.
assists in the 2 Liga last year.
Yeah, I actually have looked at him.
He's gonna be good. He's just not. He hasn't caught up to my team. So I'm really hoping that like he has a breakout year, like a really truly breakout year, and then I can start using my first team. Then I can sell I don't know, one of Elish Moraba or Yassine Adli.
Yeah, the thing with him is his balanced personality, so his professionalism might not be high enough to reach his full potential.
Actually, Verdon, this is a mandatory future fee clause. I'm looking at it, which means, if I understand it rightly, you would have to agree a contract with him now.
On future completion of the Bundesliga 2?
No, on agreeing.
No.
Because it's a mandatory fee. Like if you win the Bundesliga 2, it happens.
I think if it's conditional, you don't have to do it.
No, even if it's conditional, you have to do it.
Oh, you do?
I mean,
Otherwise,
make
you
the
could
offer
just
and we can see what
refuse to negotiate the contract with them.
This is
Yeah,
what we
well-
can
I
just
feel like
test out
the
the
game
hardware.
would be smart enough for Reyes
Yeah,
to
still,
realize
right.
that it's negotiating as if I would be a team in the
Yeah,
Bundesliga.
it does not work that way, is my thinking. We can see. I've accepted, or I've made a counter offer even.
Okay, if it
So-
doesn't work that way, we'll just make a different offer
Yeah,
then.
exactly, yeah. 'Cause I know for a fact, because I used that trick to get Lovro Meyer in Season 2. I negotiated the contract for him up front, but I was only paying a fraction of his original wages for the year of the loan. And because the transfer wasn't triggered officially until the end of the year, it didn't come out of my current transfer budget. So it was a crumb, not a great one.
When I actually try to get my DOF to negotiate player deals, like player contracts, he seems to always fumble.
Yeah, I mean they tend not to do well with players who are, shall we say, on the edge of feasibility for you. They're good for bread and butter stuff, I'm told.
I mean, this was a deal that I actually was just testing the haggling mechanics.
Understandable.
And so I was like, all right, DOF, just tell this guy what's up, and then he fumbled.
Right, DOF. Go for it.
Oh, could it be the with Mario Gilla? Since we're still early in the window, no club is really wanting to do any loan
I
deals?
have tested this out, and I think that is at least a factor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
can
when
do
I
deals
offered
with it, but not
when
everybody's
I offered
Not
David
early in the
Nemeth out, I
window.
got 10 loan offers for him.
It still isn't the window.
I know.
Yeah.
It'll be the window in 3 days, but I'd like to point out it's only midday on Saturday.
I mean,
at this
it
rate,
is
we're
the
gonna-
window in many countries.
It
Like
is- it is,
the
yeah.
English window is open, for instance.
Mm.
I think the French is as well. Ours is not.
I don't.
English
think
window definitely is. I don't know about the French actually.
I think the English one is weird in that it opens earlier than.
It opens like mid-June.
Oh well, no, actually, maybe you're right because Camavinga is on PSG now, so I guess the French window must be open.
Okay, backup striker signed from Juventus.
Juventus, indeed.
Got him.
He kind of sucks, honestly.
Dude, I have 12 players coming in on the fucking first.
Yeah. Don't you just love to see it?
Apparently, I have a distant relationship with Pep Guardiola. Doesn't
Checks
like
out.
me.
No, he doesn't like it.
Maybe it's because I criticized him.
Very likely. No, it's because you loaned Keiki or something from him.
I bought him.
Oh yeah, he hates you for that.
Yeah, but you probably like weren't fulfilling one of the loan conditions when you got
I
pissed
bought
off.
him. I didn't loan him. Oh, but I did loan him, then buy him.
Yeah.
I don't.
So you
I
did,
don't
in
know.
fact, do the thing.
I'm not sure if I loaned him. Yeah, I think I loaned him. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I feel like
got
I've
fired.
had this nightmare in customer support before.
Look, I'm just.
Oh, the thing I'm doing isn't working. Have you done the thing? Oh, I wasn't doing the thing.
The striker
I'm
I
looking
just
at that
signed
fucking Serbian guy.
is
He's
attempting
slow.
to learn German before arriving in 3 days. I
That's
admire his optimism.
Yeah, as well get started.
Yeah, Sergio Ramos did the same shit.
I've accepted that offer.
Okay.
Learning French after
folks-
speaking Spanish, easy.
Folks.
Easy street.
Check the tapes. Check the tapes and see what it's gonna say.
Rehus is reportedly a fan of your mother.
Yeah.
That's great.
Make sure to put that in the over.
I've already taken a picture. Don't you worry. If I ever do anything with the Let's Play, I will make numerous references to the amusing juxtaposition of your mother and the text. That's art, you see. I said juxtaposition, so you know it's arty.
Yep. I really want Rios because I feel like that is the kind of talent I need to get the fuck out of here.
I mean, honestly, he's a really good shout.
I need my chickens to come to roost. Though I think the Tenos loan's gonna happen. The
Dude, I
backup,
love it.
I'm pretty sure.
Every time I go to my board, I ask them for an affiliate. They're like, we don't think you need one. I'm like, I really can't stress this enough. They always say yes, so then they let me pick it.
You could insist all you like, but it's not going to make any difference. The number of times I've heard.
See, that's the thing. Everything else, that's what I hear. But when it comes to the affiliates, they're like, oh yeah, sure. You can pick it, by the way.
Remember to holiday. But I'm going to say...
Unfortunately, Reyes just said he had no interest, so I guess we have
to
an optional
the way
fee.
I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it is mandatory. If you'd got promoted, I couldn't then be like, nah, you're not having it. Which is how it's mandatory.
Wait. Was that save reflexive?
It's just... I've thought about it. We've done a lot, okay?
We've done a lot.
You don't want it to crash now and be like, oh good, I've got to do all my business again.
Well, that would be good for me. I'd be able to talk myself out of signing Santos.
Business optimization would happen.
I hate that.
I hope I can optimize my business.
I like that there is all of 2 non-European clubs in the quarterfinals, and the 2 are playing each other.
Yeah, the Club World Cup kind of sucks.
Such
for
a
that.
bullshit competition.
It's literally just it ends up being just a bunch of European clubs playing each other. So it's like a Champions League that no one actually gives a shit about.
And
It's
also,
just
like,
awful. This
murders
season's
players because of the way it's set up.
I was just talking about
I'm talking, like, the way it's implemented in the game is even worse than the real life version also sucks. So...
Sure, yeah, I was just meant conceptually, like it's really pointless, but...
It's okay, they're working on expanding it and making it, more stupid horseshit.
Maybe just take 1 or 2 European clubs. Oh wait, though, then you're not gonna make enough money off of it in the short term.
We have to
Honestly,
make
just
money.
shouldn't exist. Like,
I mean, the old Club World Cup, or whatever, like, I don't want to say it was good, but at least it made a little bit more sense.
We already
Yeah.
have a tournament for the best teams in the world to play each other. It's called the World Cup.
so the issue with the
I
Club
thought you
World
were going to
Cup
say the
is
Asterisk Bands.
there's already
The same.
there's already so much competitive football for elite players that it needs to be reduced, not increased. And the Club World Cup is the obvious thing to chop because it's fucking meaningless and no one cares about it.
Cares about what?
Well, it's a
Exactly.
good idea, which is why exactly why they won't do it.
All right. I mean, I'm here for.
PSG has lost. Another PSG has hit the building. Even a Kylian Mbappe goal.
I'm here for whatever long-term injuries come from.
Look when Eintracht Frankfurt scored their goals.
Michael Jordan winning
the Club World Cup.
Personally, like, I just can't believe that PSG have failed in the midpoint of a major tournament.
I especially like that they were up 2-0 with 81 minutes in, with only 9 minutes of regular time left, and then they bottled.
And then another Karim Benzema hit the building.
Yes, I convinced the board to improve our.
It definitely is a very Frankfurt style win.
Eintracht Frankfurt would be cool if they had Karim Benzema.
That's why it'll never happen.
He retired. I actually tried to sign him.
Yeah, that's again.
He heard you were
Eintracht
trying to
Frankfurt
sign
is
him, and
not
he retired.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to see which old guys are willing to come to me.
Jordi Alba's available.
Oh, there is zero chance Jordi Alba's coming to the Bundesliga too. I'm looking like a step below that.
Sign the guys going on free that I'm dropping off. Like Marco Van Ginkel and his backwards knee.
I do not understand what is happening with these AI offers. They just keep getting lower and lower.
Also, I just want to present the actual version of what the fuck this guy looks like that I was talking about earlier.
I'm having to hold my preseason meetings.
Rogue, I have a question. Is he right or left-footed?
Let me take a look.
He's right-footed. It's there on the picture.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
You're right. That makes it even weirder.
I think I missed the chance to do a testimonial for Karim Barel-Arabi.
Yep.
Wait, no, no, I couldn't have because it never showed up in the arranged friendly thing.
Owned.
It might not have been.
Mateo
He was like
Darmian
1 year short or something like
Danny
that.
Carvajal.
No, that was Aranguiz, who I really would have liked to have testimonial. Arabi's been here.
I mean, Mikkel Brensis deserves to be on Middlesbrough, so.
See, what he deserves is me not having signed fucking.
He's actually,
Jack
like,
Bench.
very much not good enough for Middlesbrough, considering that they got fucking promoted, but...
Like, I should not have signed Jed Spence.
I've heard this one before.
just your tone of voice, the despair.
I
was
mean,
really...
from Tottenham specifically.
God, all right, cool. I've got a keeper of the future. And by that
Nice.
I mean, I've got Francisco Maxedo. Maxedo? It's a Portuguese name, so I don't know how to pronounce it at all.
Do it with a Russian accent. That's how Portuguese is just Spanish with a Russian accent.
Will be my backup behind Tenos this year.
Nice. He looks decent.
No, like it is extremely. He's my scouts think he has room to grow. So, get him on board.
Ari, Murik
by the way,
is leaving Hoffenheim.
I'm going to make a
for
ruling.
this season.
No, he's not leaving Hoffenheim. Stop fucking talking about
not
me.
Hoffen.
Leave me the fuck alone, you weirdo.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. He's leaving Freiburg. Just
fuck off. But yeah, by the way, the thing I was going to say is that once the transfer window actually opens, I'm going to suspend the Saturday system and see how we go. Anybody object?
No.
No, chef.
Seems reasonable, chef.
I don't object.
I don't know why you started calling me chef. But
What
to be
the
honest,
fuck
it's better
is
than
this?
when you
What
called
is
me
this
captain.
bit?
Current
Okay,
chef.
we chef, non chef.
Oh, it's
It's
because
from
Gordon
the
Ramsay's a
fucking
Scottish
Gordon Ramsay
guy.
Hot
No, it's
behind.
because Crimea just keeps playing Hell's Kitchen. But
It's because
these
Crimea
fuckers
is
have
a
just been
loser
watching
who has bad taste.
I watched FX's The Bears.
Yeah, no, I also watched The Bear. It's a
Wait,
good show.
Gordon Ramsay is Scottish? I never knew that. I've literally
gonna-
never heard him like.
I'm gonna
watch
call
the show or
everyone
anything.
Mr.
Madero is now homegrown. Let's fucking go.
Question is
Also,
Wahlburgers a good restaurant?
I don't
No.
think so. I've never been to it.
Who would go to these things other than comically?
I mean,
Rich?
there's one in my town by the MGM casino.
If you want
course-
really bad, you should try
of
my
course
experience with
there's-
Jamie
Of course,
Jamie
there's
Oliver's
one in
chain.
your town. You live in Boston,
Well,
Massachusetts.
yeah.
Yeah. I live in
the
the only
only-
town in Massachusetts, Boston. And the
Boston.
only neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts, Southie.
Lobster.
The only good American restaurant is the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas.
Actually, the place I worked at.
There
in
is a
Malta
there
was
is
really
there is a
good.
non-Boston part of Massachusetts. That's just where Rogue lives. You're only allowed to have one of you in one zone at a time.
That's true.
I mean, I'm in a secret third zone.
Arjen Robben starts on a coaching course.
Partnership
Shit, I gotta send Robin
Allegio
Van Persie
Warsaw.
on a coaching course.
Hell yeah.
Robert Wagner loan has been extended, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with him because I set my entire offseason up not to bring him back on loan.
I
What's
mean,
with these
he
fucking
can play a lot
Scottish
of positions. I don't
trying to
care
he's
where
he's,
you
he's
play
gonna
him.
play
be bum
somewhere.
devised?
I just don't
Why
know
did you
where
bring
yet.
him back on loan then?
Because
he's
he was
really good.
offered to me.
And he's also really good. He scored 11 goals with 7 assists last season.
Just waste his potential.
No, the actual serious thing is I have at least one midfielder who's probably going to another club. So he's probably going to have a position opened up in like 2 days when PSV makes an offer, but
I like how it doesn't count Dirk Lemke.
Oh yeah, if anybody wants a goalkeeper on loan, Ilian Mezlier is available.
The supporters are satisfied with the quality of pressing on display lately. We haven't played any games lately, so I'm not quite sure what they're talking
What
about.
about last season, Bert?
Playing friendlies.
Or to clarify, he will
I think
be
they
available
think
once
about
he's on
their
the
like
loan.
last 5 games.
Yeah. It's like how they say, you're only as good as your last 5 games.
As opposed to in baseball, where you're only as
speaking
good as
of-
tomorrow's starting pitcher.
Speaking of, big shouts out to the Dorking Wanderers season last year.
Oh fuck you, Junior Adamo.
oh, fun. The Dream 11 for the Bundesliga 2
Hey,
is 10 Köln players and 1 Hanover player.
Oblit.
Yes.
Hanover didn't get
has
a.
become available.
What?
They didn't get promoted.
The Scotland under 19s.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, if this were single player, I'd have applied already.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get your foot in the door, Ken. I unironically have managed Scotland under 19s before.
Yeah.
And the
no,
under
no.
21s and the national team.
Hello. I wasn't kidding when I said this job is to your interests.
You know what? I'm changing the rules. Only I
You
am allowed
and
to do
only
international management because I'm never the last guy. That's how it works now.
And then Oblit was the last guy on every single tick.
I would
Yeah.
like to point out what I just shared to the chat, that I get 40% of a transfer from Southampton. That is €4,200.
owned.
40% of the profit on the
That's
transfer.
very funny.
I mean, you missed me getting a solidarity fee that was like 60 pounds or something.
Here's some.
I mean,
walking
I
about
guess
me.
I also get 120,000 as a solidarity payment and close to $1 million in installments.
Once
But
again,
that top line is beautiful.
Once again,
40%
Habeas,
of the
off you
profit,
guys.
4,200 euro.
did you not remember the lesson taught to you by Freakazoid?
Oh, what was the lesson, Grandpa?
That was a weird fucking cartoon.
It is explicitly a weird fucking cartoon.
Yeah. Like, how exactly they think they have the legal rights to my life story, I don't know. But they took some fucking liberties, that's all I'm saying.
Freakazoid is not 3 feet tall.
You would never see me dressed like that. I'm not a fan of red.
Wearing a red. You're gonna wear a red onesie with a lightning bolt on it and hang out with a cop.
Apparently, the actual outfit was, and I'll just tell you what they said to me in the meeting. It was, quote, too sectarian, end quote.
Red is sectarian?
No.
That checks out.
Keep up.
I'm having trouble.
Can tell.
You know, the things you're saying to be mean don't actually work because it's just true.
I know. That's why I say them.
Oh, ooh. Do I have to click these buttons a bunch?
Who said we were being mean? We're just telling you the truth.
These are all next year. Or at least mine are.
Chief Scout is now out of contract.
They'll stick around though. I found that I have staff that are on.
Yeah, they will do that sometimes. It just means that you won't get any compensation if somebody signs them.
Well,
or they may choose to leave of their own
no
accord.
No one's gonna sign them, and I hope they choose to leave of their own accord.
You can also fire him for no cost.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything.
Because the cost
Well,
would pay out the remainder of the
I'm not firing anything. I'm
of
relying
course,
on my
you
technical
refuse to.
director.
Well, then you should stop looking, Carmen. That's
Well,
my take. You're just worrying yourself.
It has prompted me. It has given me a prompt, and my response has been, is this? Do I do this, or do I just let whatever happens, que sera, sera?
You can also do that.
Raheem Diaz is now only expecting 79,000 to 105,000 euros a week.
Fucking Christ!
I know he
look at this moneybags bastard here.
No, I'm not signing him.
You were thinking about it.
Not for that amount.
And Georgino Reuter
have it, and I would sign him. He's
sign Georgino Reuter. He'd be great for you, Carmen. Bournemouth made a desultory offer that's far less than the news report.
How much would I have to pay for him?
No, you don't have 50 million euro.
50 euros? I can do 50 euros.
Well, the deal I struck with Sevilla that I was using as the hallmark was 20 million up front and 30 million in installments over 3 years.
Which
Which I thought was a genuinely decent deal.
Oblit. So earlier you said something about does everyone agree? What did you actually say? Because I wasn't here.
Oh, sorry. Well, I said that once we hit Tuesday and the transfer window formally opens, I'm going to suspend the Saturday rule because there'll be more stuff going on with AIs and things.
Oh.
And then I asked if anybody objected, and nobody did. So
okay, sure.
But we can always go back to it if it's not
done
working.
most of their business already anyway.
That's sort of what I figured. And then everything else is going to be kind of inherently reactive anyway, so probably better not to restrict it. We can always roll it back if we find this isn't working. But that is the plan as she stands.
We're all gonna show up at the airport July 1st and see each other while millions of players stream out of the airport.
I'm holding 11 different name cards.
We all sigh and start setting up a queue system because we're all German.
I'll have you know I'm German American, so I'll just
I
fly
have
mine
10
into a
players
military
coming in.
base
German,
instead.
sir. So
There's
I
a man
would
at my
do
club
if I
named
get bothered.
Horst Neubauer?
Excuse me?
That's just a horse name. It's a club named after.
Well, now you're just horsing around. Anyway, that's the transfer window going to open, I think, in 1 tick. Doesn't open until 1 minute after midnight, folks.
The dawn of the final and yet first.
It might actually be later. I don't know.
Give me a moment. I need to tell my GM to negotiate all these contracts
For what?
for staff garbage.
What?
Yeah, I got my staff email. I just selected the person.
Just do that over time. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, the other thing
I mean,
about
I
it
just
is
clicked
think
the
they're all
first one,
next
hold
year's.
shift, click the last one, and click tell GM to renegotiate.
The one thing, you got to be careful that you haven't actually included your director of football in that selection. It took me 10 minutes to realise that's why.
Yeah, if it doesn't let you, that's why.
And Uhu, if you're not actually interested in buying Fofana, can you please take him off your shortlist?
Hello.
Cecil, I
the
just want to
window
tell
is
you I
open.
am not actually
Okay,
interested
one
in
more
signing
thing, I think.
Kasunu.
The cat window is open. What's that? Kasunu?
Yes, no, I just got
I'll
something
say
in my inbox saying I'm going to land him as a transfer. I'm not actually.
You're selling Kasunu? Fantastic.
Yeah,
I'll have him.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Great.
I would love him, but he will cost me more than I can afford.
Personally, Cecil, I think you owe me this lad after you stole him from me in season 1.
Stole you.
Like the scumbag that you are.
How about I offer you a Timothy Fosu-Mensah to make up for it?
That sounds
You
shit.
gonna buy my team captain?
I need Odilon Kasunu until my back row gets even stronger.
What was the question about team captains?
I was asking Slim if he was gonna buy my team captain again.
Alright, sorry.
I don't need a defender right now. Hello?
Hello.
It is you, Cecil.
Just wondering what was going on.
Still haven't gotten my players actually arriving yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, I think it might take a little longer. Maybe it's like opening of business hours.
Oh
my It's God. 8 a.m.
Ooh, how
Where
did
the
you
hell
get
are they?
Karnaseki
It's
so
Germany.
Maybe
You think anywhere's open at 8? Fire off.
Who got Karnaseki because I tried to buy him and he had a fucking deal with Atalanta that would have matched any bid.
What a piece of shit.
But why didn't he go to?
Everybody killed
Oh,
him.
wait, did he just
He
like?
chose to go
Frankfurt
to
there?
Frankfurt over me.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that Uhu was planning on using him as a backup and didn't even fucking register him for Europe.
Wow.
He couldn't have known that. He was young.
At the time, he wasn't registered for Europe. He was like the best keeper in the Bundesliga. Statistically.
Excuse me. A reminder, it's actually Gavin Bazunu who had the most saves in the Bundesliga last year.
Gavin Bazunu was not playing for you in the start of that season.
It will be Ali Hamada after
ago.
he comes.
I do love that you've said Ali.
He'll be in the 2 Liga.
Actually, no,
maybe
I
he
think he
was.
had Bazunu. But he
Yeah,
didn't
because
start
Southampton
yet.
got relegated first season.
Yeah, I signed in response to that, so it would have been season 2. My first season, I used Bauman.
Yeah, Bauman was the guy.
But yeah, Bazunu's crazy save season was the year after, so.
I mean, I'm fairly sure it was the year before as well, given the way I played, but yeah.
Well, couldn't you just check? Doesn't
I don't think
the-
it keeps stats like that past one season.
I thought it did for. Oh,
Inbox
it might not- it
18.
might not keep
Okay, I
that-
think
might
I
not keep
probably
those
got my
stats.
guys.
7
So I think
signings
the-
sealed.
I think I think very specifically it
That's
keeps
minor.
A few of them are arriving later in the week when they turn 16. So.
Motherfucker.
I've got a few transfers coming in. I've got an okay thing going.
Signed a guy.
Oh no!
Palermo signed a guy.
Oh no! They are going to try and. Oh boy, they're going to try and gut me. Italian teams are going to try and gut me this year.
Oh, I made
Wow.
100 million in transfers. I guess I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Yes, I
sold
did. Yeah.
what's his face for 70 million.
Yes.
Oh my
Best
game,
thing about signing
please
all these players.
stop fucking breaking the
Is
training
that,
position drop down.
So when you ask people to welcome the new signings, they get happy. Also, I have a nationality of the same person to welcome everyone, which is kind of amusing.
I'm glad you are also having this problem, Rogue.
I just had to go into the players and do it individually.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do that.
Because, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we all get that. I think there's something to do with us all trying to do it at the same time. But yeah, you'll have better luck from the actual development screen, is my knowledge.
What, they're training?
Hertha Berlin splashed out on record transfer. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, it's also a national record transfer fee.
Disgusting.
It's actually more than double the previous one.
Look at this bastard.
It's so hard, folks.
I've signed 4 separate. I've signed 4 players from Madagascar. They're going straight to my 2s, and they're never leaving.
Powerful. Very, very powerful.
They're there to make my 2s better, hopefully.
Shouts out to Daniel Kazar. Probably sent him to my 2s.
God damn, can you imagine? Just like 12 guys walking in on training July 1st, like, hey, we're the new squad.
Also, yeah, now here come the offers, you see. Now actual AI clubs are actually making actual offers.
I don't know why this Italian
By the
clubs
way,
want my
since
players.
the rule is no longer in place, could you send
That's
like
correct.
a real offer for Race?
If you want to send a real offer for Rehus, you can, yeah.
So yeah, I raked in
I
a
don't remember what
record
clauses were.
124 million pounds.
Just make an offer, and if it's not right, I'll fix it.
Oh yeah, I signed
Property, yeah.
a 16 jumping reach, 15 heading, 18-year-old Emirati center back.
Oh my
That's
god.
hardcore.
Man
How much did you
United.
spend in total, Visk?
Man United trying to steal my analyst.
Sorry, what was that?
How much did you spend in total? Because I set a new record for 269
I
million.
Net
literally
spend of
made-
186 million euro.
Yes, 185 of which was
168
Nuno.
million euro net spend.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You've-
185 of the 186 is Nuno Mendes, though. That's literally the only thing I did.
This is absolutely cursed. By the way, just looking at this, it disgusts me so much. Look at this fucking shit. The 3 mega bastards. Hertha Berlin, Eintracht Frankfurt, SC Freiburg. Disgusting.
Yep.
Wait, what? Where?
I'm just telling you what the numbers say.
I didn't get that.
The numbers say that you are a money-bag scumbag. Sorry.
Oblet, do
I don't
you
know.
have Mitchell Bakker on your short list?
Yeah, no, that makes sense
Why?
to me.
Yes, I do.
Holy shit!
Okay, well, it says despite Atalanta's bid, my client's preferred destination would be Hoffenheim, and I'm like, huh?
Honestly, I have signed for this position now, so if it's becoming a problem, I'll just remove him.
I don't know. I think I want to hold on to him.
Well, I'm not going to try and sign him anyway. So, like I said, I signed my left backs.
Yeah,
So yeah, I can take him off that list. And I
for
have-
me, he's a useful depth player. So
I think that was the offer. If it's wrong, you could just fix it.
Of course.
This Shakhtar offer is almost acceptable.
We'll note,
Love to move to
Mega
Ukraine.
Bastards Hoffenheim spending more than plucky little Stuttgart.
Wait till you see the sales I'm trying to do.
Well, I mean, that's net.
I mean, net. I'm talking. I've sold 15 million pounds more players than you have.
Well, yeah, because mine keep rejecting the fucking
the
offers.
The average
also have more sales.
the average transfer
That's what I said.
value is fucked.
I think it's maybe escalated a bit by transfers for Nuno Mendes, Jude Bellingham, Dominic Dursaz, and Vitor Roca.
Fucking
But
cursed.
Yeah.
What? That's how we're supposed to do it, right? Look, they gave me money. I have to spend it.
well, no, Dursaz's fee in pounds was 69 million. Nice.
Thank you.
I genuinely expect and think Freiburg will go bust.
I'm trying.
I do not think so.
I actually, the real reason I won't go bust is I'll just have to sell a lot of players.
You also make a lot of money if you're in the Champions League and placing fucking 4th in the Bundesliga.
But I am. It is now my goal, actually, to drive this club bankrupt.
I actually still have 88 million pounds in the bank after my incoming.
Oh, I spent that much money, and I currently just got disconnected.
Rest in peace.
Well, it didn't wait. I was about to show my share how much money I still have left.
Yeah, good save. There's a lot of shit on this tick.
Yep. The second something weird started happening, I was like, safe.
Oh wait, I promised Balogun he'd be playing an advanced forward.
Yeah, I still have 10 million in the bank after all of those purchases.
10 million euro, right?
10 million euro, yeah.
Boo!
So that means I spent 154 million. I'm still in the black.
I mean, I have the equivalent of 100 million euro in my bank right now. But much less than that in my actual transfer budget.
Bastards.
My transfer budget is substantially smaller.
My transfer budget's back up to 21 million because I sold the player.
Nuno Mendes is currently valued.
Imagine receiving double-digit, imagine receiving 7 digits for a player. It would never be me.
Nuno Mendes is currently valued at between 287 and 344 million euros.
Jesus.
I'm sure someone will be in for him any day now.
Also, Karmic, you actually made the purchase of the largest sale I made this window, which was an 8-figure transfer. So
that was why I said imagine selling a player for 8 figures. Which is sorry, I said imagine selling a figure for 7 figures actually.
Selling a figure
which is in fact funnier. Oh, is he? Can I see if people will anyone take motherfucking Philip Bilbija on for will anybody take this man from me, please? I'm fucking begging you. Take this man, he sucks.
I have 2 transfers I'm waiting on deciding whether they'll go to me or someone else. I'd like them to both make up their fucking minds so that I can explore alternatives if they want to go elsewhere.
Yeah, Nuremberg just made offers for both my center backs. Okay, have fun, dudes.
Is it better to put your 16-year-olds into the first team, or just move them into the training unit?
Doesn't that ruin their development?
It's something I only do if, I actually specifically want to mentor them. But yeah, I would move them outright into the first team. That way, it's just easier to
do it if you're going to play
there.
them.
For that, yeah. But unless you have a specific mentoring plan or are going to play them.
It does slightly reduce their development because it means they won't be training on match days when your youth team doesn't have a game.
What if I
Yeah,
just moved them
seriously,
into
otherwise
the
would be.
attacking unit? But keep them
Based
under
on
team?
I
the
think that
You
would mean
change
that
your
because no one else
training.
is training except for no one else is in your attacking unit is training on match day.
Okay.
but the thing is, based on the evidence-based football manager thing, Rogue, like you don't actually have to be training constantly. So missing a day of training might not actually have much of an effect if you have a like reasonably heavy training schedule.
I mean, this guy's a 16-year-old who's not going to play, but I want him to get mentored by my super guys that I've just brought in for that.
Dude, I don't even know if that matters.
I mean, if the mentoring is important to you, it won't like massively cripple their training.
There is also just the mental overhead thing. I find it easier to keep youth I'm interested in somewhere I actually look regularly.
The basement?
Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah,
So,
I'll
like,
just- I'll
sure,
just
there's
promote him.
trade-offs one way or the other. Like, there's no categorical right answer, I think, is where we're going with this. Like,
Just
I've
make sure
got a
you
few
make them
up so I can-
available for the
Yeah.
youth or twos, depending on which one you want them.
Yeah,
to play.
make sure that
Yeah.
they're getting the games, especially if you know they're not going to play for you at all, really. So that'll help.
Moises Ramirez
Two-twos
is
are in
being
the
offered
three-league,
out
right?
for €2 million. He is a lower table Bundesliga quality keeper. Aerial reach 16, command of area 14, concentration 13, reflexes 16, one-on-one 16.
You know, you can
eccentricity
just post
16.
a fucking screenshot of them rather than reading
Yeah,
out.
I'm not going to listen to
No one ever
people
listens when,
numbers.
when you say.
Post a
I mean, like,
picture
I'm
or don't
selling
bother.
him somewhere else because none of you guys want him. So,
Then why are you telling us about it?
Oh,
giving you your last chance.
I don't care. I didn't listen. I just didn't listen.
I
As soon as
actively
you started
refuse
listing
to
numbers,
listen
my
to any
eyes glazed
player that
over.
is
Felix Moreba. Oh. That's right, I did want him at one point.
Buy.
Datro Fofana.
You cannot
Oh,
have
yeah.
him. He's got a release clause. You either pay that or you fuck off. Do you have €58 million? You probably do.
I did not. I've spent all my money.
You know what? Datro Fofana?
No, fuck off.
You know what?
Mm-mm.
You're always making fun of me, always saying I'm stupid.
that's,
You know what a stupid person would do? Buy
Buy
Datro
Datro.
Fofana because he's angry at Oblit.
He's not
Fine,
angry at
fine.
me, though.
No, because I am a stupid person's angry at Oblit.
I mean, if you want to
Fine.
behave in an unnecessarily personal manner, I suppose that's
Uh,
your prerogative.
Oblit,
I am
Oblit,
done. Do it.
Oblit, he's not even actually back from loan yet. Goddamn.
Wait,
Make
that
sure that
is
you
already
didn't
registered.
send
What the
him
fuck?
out for 2 years, like I did with
Oh.
a couple players.
Like Karmic did with fucking Willem Goebbels in the first season.
He's listed on loan until today. It's 1/7 July, 1/7/2025, which is today.
Also, Cecil, he's not going to go to you because you're not in Europe.
We just haven't got the
It'd
loan
be a
end
step
today.
down.
I-
Oh, fuck. Oh, you're right. You're actually doing this. Right, I see.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I've literally got the offer in
I
front
walked.
of me.
I know. No, but I walked away. It's okay.
That's even worse. He fucking
won't-
unsettled him and then walked away.
Yeah, way to make things like.
No, but he won't. He
weird.
won't accept. He won't accept it. It was like a thumbs down. It said he definitely has better options than Leverkusen. So
All right. Well, next time you want to try and get a personal revenge on somebody, maybe don't.
maybe don't belittle and insult her.
Maybe like check with their agent before you make an offer.
Marco Van Ginkel is available, everybody.
Did you just get the memo? I've tried to sell him to Llama for like 3 months now.
Marco Van Ginkel is willing to come to me, but only in a staff role. He will not play for me.
Oh, he might be done because he like destroyed his knee like 5 times. Maybe
what
he
could be-
doesn't want to run
Emil
anymore.
Forsberg is available.
He looks. What is he?
There's a
Van
no
Ginkel?
return.
He's a technically good player who just destroyed his knee, so he's no physicals anymore.
So like me.
No, they haven't.
Yeah,
returned.
sure.
Mysterious.
Actually, Emil Forsberg is probably
Hello.
still a 2-level player.
Marco Van Ginkel also thinks that he has much better coaching stats than he does because he's crazy and wants a shit ton of money.
What the hell? He's not a superstar anymore.
He wants
Yeah,
to play as a
looking
midfielder for me, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So he's just only
he
willing
really
to come
just
to me
doesn't-
as a coach.
He's just discriminating against Llama.
The idea is that if he can't get a job in a top division, he will retire.
He's gonna get
Shit.
paid in a lower division, yeah.
He will retire and become a staff member if he cannot get a top job anymore.
Oble, what do you want for what is it? Valdemar Lund Jensen.
You want to buy him?
Maybe,
Or loan.
or maybe a loan.
Could do a loan to buy. Let me double check. I had this written down somewhere.
Okay.
I definitely had a. Yeah, if you give me like, I don't know, a deal in the range of, call it 5 million.
No way, Josco Guarverdal is still able to get fucking mentored. I'm about to turn him into a Super Saiyan, dude.
I will say there's multiple interests in Lund Jensen, so be aware of that.
Okay. I have to wait for another deal to maybe go through and not to see if I have that money.
We can always do like a slight split. You could always pay a bit of it in installments.
My
and loans and
God.
stuff.
Philip Forster looks like a sketch comedy character that someone came up with.
Yes.
Everton come in for Ruder, I see.
Yeah, and it's actually.
What's with the bleached hair, except with like really bad roots and just like brown eyebrows, brown mustache?
I mean,
It's,
I will say that Everton
horrible.
offered me a deal totaling 55 million euro. So technically, this is an improvement. But he's probably going to reject them again, to be honest. I think he really wants to go to Arsenal or something.
No, he needs to go to Everton so that Everton can get a Champions League spot again.
I see.
So that I can sell my
I mean, you'd-
Kosovar.
Oh, Everton missed on Europe this year, yeah, whereas Arsenal's in the champ.
He's a
Or no,
former
no, no,
Bolton
I'm looking at the
player.
wrong table. Never mind. Let me.
I was going to say, because
Everton's in the
Rutter's whole
Champions League.
tantrum is that we are not in the Champions League. So I assume he wants to go to a team that's in the Champions
Uhu
League.
and Cecil.
Okay, yeah, Everton made the Champions League. So why the fuck is
First,
he
yeah,
not?
I know
My
it's
bad.
first.
And I assume Arsenal is also more reputable, but like,
Shrug. I don't know. We'll see. He rejected Sevilla outright. So he might do the same again.
He doesn't want to win the
Wait.
Europa League.
Why did you negotiate the offer? It was literally what you sent me.
No, there was something else I put on it.
Okay, fuck it. Have my new
So
center
it was
back.
just a percentage of sale clause. You look down the bottom.
did
Is someone
Other than that's
buying your
unchanged.
new center back?
did my guy
How does that
refuse
work?
to go to you? I wasn't following that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he completely refused, and all the other ones I was looking at refused. So I'm signing Jamie Lawrence from.
My
Munich.
client is pleased that Paris FC have submitted an offer, as that is his preferred destination.
That's a bad sign.
Bash.
Can't
So
wait to
looks
Looks
sign
like
a
it's a
center.
red-brown alliance. But it's St. Pauli this time.
Wait, is Paris FC a right wing
Yeah,
club?
they're the fast
Yeah.
club.
Okay.
They were Paris's most relevant club until PSG's whole deal with the finance crimes. Burton, did you renegotiate this? What did you change?
No, I sent the offer back to you.
Okay, right. Well, that's fine.
You're the one who
Accept
has to accept it.
it. I've now accepted it.
Oh my god.
Also, no, you can accept a counter offer, but I'm happy to click the button. And I
What?
have done.
I pressed the button that just says, like, accept the offer, so I don't know why it got knocked back to you
Weird.
then.
Okay, well, we're sorted anyway. Don't worry.
If I get in my inbox again, I'm gonna go fucking insane.
I will say he is now desperate to make the move happen.
I see. Yes.
And is prepared to
yes.
do whatever it takes in order to seal the deal. He is extremely a fan of your mother. I will say I'm happy with this deal.
Well, I have my center back, so I just need to fucking sell Adamu so I can
I
actually
hope so. It's fucking expensive.
finish
as
the
hell.
deal for
I
Dodo.
know. But look, I have to hedge my bets against him saying, actually, no, goodbye at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm wheeling and I'm dealing.
Well, my captain's pissed that I signed a new center back, and has 15 people agreeing with him.
Who can get the? That's funny.
Jim, who the fuck is this?
Happening? What the fuck is going on? Every time Llama mentions something happening at the club he's at, regardless of the club he's at, it sounds like it's an insane
He's suffering.
I'm just very, very good at pissing off my team leaders. I don't
just sell him. Big
do. Oh, that's exactly what I'm doing. He's just immediately getting offered out. But damn, man.
Yeah, that's annoying.
The interesting thing about this Club World Cup is I almost have full match fitness with all my guys.
Yeah, but your players are going to start to break around halfway through the real year.
Yeah, that's the
no,
thing.
they are.
That's what I'm telling myself anyway.
No, they do have their hidden jadedness number, which does need to drop at some point, and it makes it more likely for them just to play like shit and to get hurt.
Yeah, no, I'm expecting it. Literally, this is gonna be their third game in less than a week.
Hey, is Miguel Rubio a good player?
Fuck would
Rubio,
anyone know that off the top of
Senator?
your head?
For your level, actually, yeah.
Yeah, no, he can play center back.
He's got real decent physicals. He's good in the
tall.
air. He's got acceptable mentals in the areas that matter. I wouldn't rely on him to be a ball-playing defender or anything, but
Yeah, no, but
He's
just a plain
classic
old
He's a
center
totally
defender.
solid Bundesliga
depends how much
center back.
they want for payment, I guess, in money for wages.
He's out for free.
Wages. He still has to get
Oh
paid
fuck,
wages.
he's giving me the. Why don't you offer me a contract? Bullshit.
Oh, I hate
Well,
that.
all right, so let me see what he's.
The best
interested
advice
in.
I have for you there, Verdant, is you click the suggest offer from your Assman or whoever, and then knock everything up 3 clicks.
For me,
Yeah.
he'd want
Usually
between
there's a
11 and
apples.
£15,000 a week.
He also gave me the I'm not
This
going to
guy's
tell
got
you
a
what I
real
want.
dickhead of an agent.
He does. I would imagine. I said,
And did
oh
you
yeah, no,
talk
you
to
could be
his
a squad
agent?
player here.
Discuss contract with agent. What did that do? Did he actually
This is a disappointing start to negotiations.
Yeah.
He wants 20,000.
Yeah, you see, this is the annoying thing about it, is if you lowball too hard, they get mad, despite not telling you anything to go on. It
Just
infuriates me a
not
lot.
giving you the means to not lowball them.
So yeah, even when you do
Well,
what I recommended, it doesn't always
I mean,
work.
20,000 a year or a week is $1 million a year. So consider what that is versus what you'd have to pay a transfer fee to get from somewhere else potentially.
It's 0.
Well, right, but the amount that you'd have to spend on another on a
Right.
transfer fee to get someone of similar quality, plus their wages. A different.
My
player,
point
how
is,
much would you
despite
spend
the
on
fact that he's a free transfer, he's going to cost you $1 million a year in wages if you're paying him $20K a week. So,
I mean-
if you could only get a comparable player for a couple million transfer fee, then this guy's a bargain.
I don't think 20,000 a week is outlandish for that player, but it really depends upon what your budget looks like.
Do you
I mean-
want to play your affiliate club when you go on tour?
Not
It's
really.
not a huge deal
It
one
says
way
you
or the
don't
other
get
to
any
me, to be
income.
honest. You might have an obligation to schedule a friendly with them, depending on your arrangement.
No, I don't.
Oh, Frankfurt signed a player more than I did. I only signed 10.
Deal complete, Verdant. I've clicked the
Accepted.
button.
Rios is back.
Yeah,
Permanently? Question mark? Well, we'll see.
you're just gonna have to really suck up to him this year.
2 offers for the captain. He's
Noted.
on his way. Fucking.
Sounds like a fucking sign for me if I don't get promoted. I think he just wants to
Ah,
play in the
bitch.
Bundesliga.
Yeah, but
How did you piss off
relationships can outweigh stuff like
Missed
that.
something.
You You should download the mod that makes the background
Llama
of
signed
FM
a
say
single
bye, bitch.
center back apparently, and it destroyed his captain.
Lamau.
The really
The low
funny thing is
composure
that I was
player that I
actually going to
signed did
sell
that
a
too.
different center back for the new signing, but my captain got terrified that he was the one going to get sold instead, and now he's getting sold because he was a little bitch.
Well, self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess.
Oh my god! Fuck, he sucks! How much are they offering me? Not a lot. Not a lot. He sucks.
Fuck off with these loan-to-buy offers.
Yeah, they're the fucking
Jesus
worst.
Christ. And Sporting, don't think I don't fucking see you there with the player exchange offer.
Honestly, I like that the AI tries that.
Yeah, I do kind of like that.
As terrible as it may be.
Oh, actually, the
wish
player
they
they're
did
offering
Monday off
doesn't look totally horrible, and they're
How
offering a
many
decent amount
times
of money
football
too.
had the classic swap deal? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and not. You know what? This is non-negotiable.
I tried some
Fuck
swap
you.
deals in the first couple of seasons, but they didn't work out because one player or the other refused.
This swap deal actually is somewhat attractive, I have to say.
Take it, baby.
All right, this is an
Where's
off-season
the
where I am
anti-
selling both of my goalkeepers.
Lamau.
The hell?
Do it.
I
But then
am.
don't sign one.
Oh, I already signed one.
Damn.
But my
injury in there.
backup is going to be my homegrown player, who led one of the team's promotion.
Does someone need a right back?
Team you run because you haven't won.
Sure,
anything.
somebody needs a right back.
Actually, no, wait, no. You won the most important. You won.
Yeah,
the
no,
only, sorry. You won the only real European competition.
Yes, and I also won the Asterix Gdansk I did a double.
No. Nobody recognizes your tenure in the Asterisk Gdansk.
Yeah, you won an anti-asterisk Gdansk Wow.
Why does the AI keep lowballing me like by so much? It's crazy.
Because fuck
He
you.
knows you're
Yes,
horrific.
Visk.
You don't need any more money. That's why.
Visk. You.
I had a word with the AI.
No, it's like I'm not saying this from like even I mean I am complaining, but like I just from a neutral point of view, I'm very confused as to why it's happening. I've never seen the AI do it this aggressively before.
Tell me you haven't played LLM without telling me you haven't played LLM?
Yeah.
No, that's all I play. I've never seen the AI do this on.
You've never seen the AI offer every single one of your players for 0?
Oh well, I mean random players I don't care about. Sure, I'm talking about like players who are actually worth money, and like their estimated cost is like 18 to 28, and the AI is like, I'll give you 9 million for him. What?
Oh man, they're going for half his value. That's pretty good.
That's half his value is huge.
You should be grateful.
I have a player that I'm offering for 14.5 million.
Yeah.
I got offered 3.
If you're offering them out, like, people will not offer as much money because they know you want him gone. That is a thing it accounts for. The fact that you're actively trying to shift the player reduces his value in their heads.
I mean, yes, but again, I've just never seen it this low before. I don't know. In single player, I've never had this problem this aggressively. Like,
works on my machine.
That's all I can say.
I will say,
Guys, it is so hard.
Last season I had that. This season I managed to sell people for value. The last season I sold most of my people for half their value.
So
like when I sold fucking Cecil Lindstrom, I sold him for. Actually, I think it was as close to his full value, but it's half his value now. So that's just an L on my part. Never mind.
Almost as if
Lindstrom spent a lot of
Also, when it's a player transfer, the dynamic is totally different.
Yeah,
so that's a
'cause both of
terrible
you are
example.
actually
Cecil's a robot. That's the Tron in his name.
That is actually a good point.
Yeah. I was designed in a lab.
Hey,
but
Byron
they put
Hire
the plus sign
PLE.
into the programming board, so.
Mines have signed Robert Skolf from Hoffenheim.
Christoph Baumgarten, Tom Krause. I think I'll have a good team this year.
I'm getting to the point in the transfer kitty where I might be able to consult the special shortlist I made, which is called Fantasy.
I have a shortlist called Alphonso Davies.
Like, it's one of those ones where it's like, I've got everybody that I need, really. And now it's just.
But if you could add somebody,
if I could add somebody, it would be
not
somebody
need
absolutely amazing.
One anyway.
Some, let's just say there may be some exciting deals.
Oh, you're in
I
the
mean,
deal
I'm
zone.
literally just waiting around for 2 players to decide whether they want to go to me or to a different club, so that I can make other transfers with knowledge of whether they've succeeded.
When does the 2 season
hope
start?
Luca Pfeiffer.
I'm going to assume it starts
First
Saturday
boom-
before.
I
Yeah,
believe it
first
starts.
Bundesliga
starts-
game is the 26th of July.
Yeah.
All right, we're not getting any more
The
close.
board will not give me more money, so I need to actually sell someone if I want to sign.
Well, that's
Bozo.
2.
It's
That's
so hard.
26th of
It's
July.
so
Well, that's 3 weeks
hard.
before we start. Yeah, that's 3 weeks before the rest of us start. Goodness, was it always that long?
It
It
is
was,
2
yeah.
weeks before the. It is 2 weeks before the Paul Call match.
That's a good point.
And yeah, I think it was that early last time.
And then yes, it is. And then the Paul Call match happens for everybody, and then our season starts.
Oh, that's why there's an empty slot. It's the Pokal day.
Yeah.
I forget every fucking year.
So the draw hasn't happened. So
Yeah, that, and then also the 2 Liga season has caused the traditional Hamburg derby to have to
Alright.
be scheduled at a random Wednesday.
I was going to say, does this mean you're playing St. Pauli on a Wednesday in the middle of their season?
Yes.
Lamau.
Specifically, we're playing it before the Pokal. We're playing it the week of the Pokal. It goes.
Yeah, see, I'm
St.
looking-
Pauli. Yeah, me and St. Pauli play, and then the Pokal happens.
All right, I need to sell 2 Germans and sign a Frenchman, and then I will then have more French players than German players on a German club.
Missed opportunity to claim the Monegasque as French and Anger as all.
Also, it's time for Eintracht Frankfurt to get fucked.
To die. Yeah.
And by that I mean, by get fucked, I mean lose to Palmeiras. Though
Go ahead.
Though we want Oblit, or we want Uhu to get to the finals of this. We want Uhu to get to the finals of this.
Does this count toward?
I'm going to start banning people for this. That's the only way you'll learn, isn't it?
I can't believe Oblit that you have finally found the way to actually ban me.
Sorry, what was that? Can't hear you.
Oh, don't worry. He was just talking to Uhu.
Oh shit, my squad is demanding a chat about how I've treated my captain.
Is he gone?
What a
Or is he
great
still
start
there?
to the year.
I thought you got rid of him.
You are getting fired
actually
for my
cursed
name.
Do you want the 2's job back? It's always there for you. I'll boot out Sol Bamba just like that.
Jesus Christ. He had fucking cancer, you know. You can't boot out someone who had cancer.
Excuse me, he recovered from cancer.
Well,
Which means
just
he
ask
doesn't have it anymore. That's how that
Cardiff
works.
what happened when they booted him out for having cancer.
Okay.
We started him against them and he was the fucking player of the match.
Well, yeah.
My AI is playing a 4-4-2 flat, which I do not play.
Mama,
Okay.
what
During these
happened with
games.
what happened with your team?
So I told them that I was going to sell them. They got mad. I apologized, and 80% of them are now fine.
Wait. You told, because you said there were 15 people who supported your guy. You
Yes.
told 15 people you would sell them, and
No.
That-
I told the 15 I was selling the captain.
all right.
They got mad. I apologized for selling the captain, and now 13 of them are cool.
All right. So you survive another day.
How important are the 2 underlings that have?
Oh, the only 2 people who are still mad are my backup goalkeeper and the 3rd string striker.
Safe.
Also,
Is there any League 2 games on Sunday?
No, not yet. We're still a ways from it.
Folks,
Oh, Bracklava
I'm
time.
pissed. I'm pissed because Cardiff fired Saul Bamba again.
Hear me out. What if I play the final?
No.
Nope.
No?
No. No.
No.
We're not going to respect the trophy one way or another.
Yeah, it's
We'll
not,
respect it even less if you actually win it.
it's not a meritorious use of our time, Woohoo. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It is a big trophy, though.
It's
like 4 stars.
No, what was the
Reputation.
one that people actually liked? That was also like a preseason one. Was it like the Super Cup or like I think it's also not there anymore. Like they got rid of it. Oblas probably knows what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out. I was doing a negotiation.
The Super Cup still exists in this.
No, people don't care about the Super Cup. No, there used to be a cup that people liked that was like preseason, and it was like sort of like Club World Cup. But like, what was it?
The old Club World Cup?
Old Club World Cup?
Yeah, when it was just the winners of each of the
Champions League.
continental
The
competitions.
Club Winners Cup Winners Cup.
The Cup Winners
No,
Cup.
Cup
The
Winners Cup. Yeah.
Cup
Cup
Winners,
Winners
the
Cup.
Cup Winners Cup basically occupied the niche that the Conference League is supposed to occupy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full tournament, or was a full tournament even, rather than just like a final. And I do think it should come back because it was actually exciting. You saw teams that were different. You know, it was a chance for little clubs to actually.
Although it may not be quite as true now that like big teams regularly win. The cup.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to
Yeah, I
actually
mean-
run it against the numbers to see if it's still
Like-
held. But abolishing it is one of the reasons.
Man
that football
City has won a cup for like the last 6 years in England.
No, it's a specific cup. Yeah.
In those cases, it would go to.
whatever.
It would, yeah, it's the FA Cup, and it would go to the beaten finalists if you were into a better spot, same as it handles the
Okay.
league spots.
I think Man City should be allowed into the Cup Winners' Cup, but they should be required to play their twos.
No.
I think Man City should be relegated to the Vanarama National.
I definitely don't think that.
This
I
guy's
think
talking
that,
sense.
I think
I
that
think-
I think that Man City should be ejected to the bottom of the
very bottom of the
FA.
pyramid.
We can go
For
down to
the
the
shenanigans.
you can go down to the
bottom
Sunday
layer of
The
hell.
bottom of the ocean.
They can.
Okay,
can-
they should be ejected to the Vanarama South on account of that's where all their fucking fans are.
Real Madrid.
My client's preferred destination would be Leicester. That's where Rutter really wants to go, apparently.
Well, the
Dortmund
midfielder
put an offer
there.
for him.
Yeah, that's how I've seen it. But yeah, Dortmund's offer's quite nice.
Well,
Oh,
He
Bobby
heard about all the
Wagner has a
textiles factory festivals.
starting position now because the midfielder I knew I was going to lose, I just
Oh.
lost.
Awesome.
Folk,
Well,
I've
I hope
made-
that he scores like 20 goals for you and gets 15 assists on your way up, and then I take him back.
somebody, folks, Real Betis has given me money.
Nice.
Or at least they are in the process of giving me money. They're in the process of giving me $5 million up front, which is
That's a good amount of money.
maybe the most absurd amount of money I've ever seen. Because Oblit, you know what that means.
I do. That suits me nicely. I would go so far as to say I approve of this outcome.
Once that deal is through, I will send both of the offers to you.
Alright. Wait, both of the offers?
Because there's also the loan.
Oh, who was it?
Was
Was it Luca?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
another Luca.
I think somebody's bidding on him currently. I should
Really?
check for a loan. I'll double check. He's right here.
'Cause I
No,
was
no,
gonna
no,
ask
no.
you-
He's not. He's wanted. He's not bid upon.
Yeah, what is what was I was gonna ask you what the splits are and etc.
We were talking half and half, basically, weren't we?
I don't think the actual specifics of what the
So just send me the offers and we can negotiate
Yeah.
if we don't like them.
This is the worst possible outcome for me.
because what's his actual wages?
Who? We're talking about Luca here, yeah?
Yeah,
Sorry, right. That was what I needed to spin back up on. Luca is only paid 3,000 a week.
I can do all
So
that.
yeah, honestly, I might just ask you to pay all of that, seeing as it's so little. It'll make my board less mad at me.
Yeah. Also, Philip Bilbrija continues to be a comical headache.
Yep, there's always one.
In fact, he's getting sent to the twos. He's involved with a transfer? Cannot be sent to the twos?
Yeah, that's because they're officially a different club, remember?
Well, no, he's not. He's not in a officially different club.
No, your twos are officially a different club in a way that your under 19s are not. So you can probably send them to your under 19s, but I don't think you can send them to your twos because they're formally, literally a club.
Yep, I had that happen with somebody who's out on loan.
I refuse to taint my under 19s with Philip.
By the way, I'm signing a guy called Ivilo. Thoughts?
I don't think.
Isn't he the creator?
I
of the
know you're going
checks?
to take this as a compliment.
He's
the ugliest
that's the
skin
peasant king of
in the world.
medieval Bulgaria.
Ah.
Thank you.
So it's nice to see that he is remembered.
Like the skin looks bad to me mostly when I see like
It's things like how the fucking name plates are transparently green.
Oh, but I literally only know about him because of the fucking Age of Empires 2 campaign.
But unironically, that was my introduction to numerous historical concepts, so I'm not going to judge. I always blame Civilization 2 for making me an archaeologist.
Same, because I played AoE 2 a shitload as a kid, but...
My club is going to sell out a friendly because it's against a fierce rival.
Nice. That's good business.
I also am a failed archaeologist.
I'm expecting to sell out my Man City matches and my St. Pauli match.
Will these two motherfuckers decide where they want to go? I don't even care if this kid goes to Oakwood. I just want him to make it.
What?
Now I've fucking done it! Jesus Christ! To Uhu.
Banned.
Like, decision. Fuck me. In my defense, it's so fucking hot out right now. My brain is melted.
Oh, it's so
you don't
fucking
have
hot.
a
It's
room with
awful.
AC?
I don't have it on currently.
You can.
I'm an
You
idiot.
can have AC, but if you don't have enough AC, you're fucked.
Anyway,
And I don't have enough.
I spent 42k on that guy. Well, that's a bargain. Who don't love a bargain?
Bargains are
Good.
real.
I have my assistant coach now, so my goalkeeping coach doesn't have to do all the press conferences again.
What? Let your goalkeeping coach do the press conferences. Why are you taking stuff away from him?
The only
God damn it, the
response I
good
got
players I
from
wanna
like the
sell
4
don't
players
wanna
I tried
leave.
to sell is the most expensive one, and I'm
Oh,
waiting
man.
for the other ones to get back to me.
I feel like I'm chasing off like a puppy. It's like, no, I
Hey,
don't
he went
want
to
you
me
here.
over Uhu.
Oh, also, who is it that wanted to buy Door to Gordich from me?
Door of Gord?
Because I think it was at least Elbrack, but I'm sure somebody else said.
Oh yeah, I was
He's-
interested.
He is now back from loan, so you can actually try and buy him.
I can only
Or
I'll
loan
have
him.
to see, because I can only afford either that guy or the other one I was talking about.
Oh yeah, of course. No, my bad. Sorry.
Did you offer this guy a higher play status or something?
I gave him Breakthrough Prospect.
That's what I gave him as well. He said,
What wages did you offer him?
I don't
guy?
remember, but literally in his rejection, he's disappointed that you didn't offer as good of a wage. But it says you offered him a bunch of clauses that he didn't expect.
Hello.
Which player is this?
Carlos Farinella. I mean, I'll just fucking show
Wait a
you.
second.
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
yeah. No, I think we talked about him
offered
before.
him.
End of next season?
Did I accidentally do a 2-year loan?
It's okay because I just noticed I can terminate it, but only after the year has passed. So I guess we'll see how he goes.
I mean,
I
this
think
is what
he
I
only-
offered him.
2 years in the Hamberbolic time chamber. That'd be so
That
bad.
sounds like a terrifying place.
Look, every single Hoffenheim player who's gone to Hamburg has loved it. All right, That's all I can tell you. They all come back extremely satisfied with their
Yeah,
experience.
but they're also all 5 years older because I spent the time in the Hamburg-Bolic Trine Chamber.
You go tell Luka Ambros that.
I'm okay with it. It means that he's at Hamburg instead of Hoffenheim.
I didn't offer him a release clause, and I didn't offer him a yearly wage rise.
I mean, that's a relegation release clause.
Yeah.
Not a normal one.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess you just decided to choose you. That's fine.
Oh wow.
I mean, he is more likely to like break into the team here. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm starting to get agent offers for random South American kids because they know exactly what I want. I was just like, oh, he looks good. He's not on my short list. So I was going, oh, the agents know.
Dominic Dorsaz, as an 18-year-old, has had his finishing tick up to 16.
Nice. Damn.
He's also now listed as a wonder kid.
Oh.
Basically, as soon as he showed up, he was a wonder kid.
That's weird. Maybe his rep wasn't high enough to be a wonder kid.
Anyway, now I just need to train this guy how to fucking shoot.
But I'm paying him $45,000.
Dorsaz, like I said, at the start of the last year, all of his stats are
and you shared it, and he did not look anywhere near as good as he did this year. He took a huge leap forward in the past year.
Yep. He took an 80 million euro leap forward.
Well, I mean, like, I'm happy to give you that money because you fucking deserve it. You've been playing Schalke this entire time.
I don't want to hear that. I'll make deals because
I mean, like,
it's all about business, dude.
He's worth the money for me. And because I think he's someone who can like lead the top of my line along with Šeško and Araujo.
Oh, I want to say that I'm not like some of these other clubs where they'll say, "Oh, you want my wonder kid? 250 million euros, please." Just
this sounds like it's something you've made up in your head to get mad at.
Ridiculous people that are running clubs. I'll say it into the ground.
Does anyone want when I offer 100 million for Dorsaz?
I have an almost wonder kid you guys could probably sign.
Yeah, I want a bigger profit than
I mean, I think the only wonder kid who has had a demand like that refused was when I told Uhu and separately Visk that I would not sell Lemka for basically any amount of money, and that's not I want 200 million for him, it's he's not for sale at any price.
Every day there's a wonder kid offer that's made, and then 5 people who don't even own that wonder kid say, no, that's 150 million. That's $1 billion.
He's $1 billion man.
Yeah. And then every hour I can sell a player. I don't have that many players, but I can do that.
This is why I personally hope that all wonder kids spawn in the Schalke Academy.
I hope so too.
Oh, I just noticed that my captain and vice captain are both about to be sold.
You can't win anything with kids.
Citation needed for the specific purpose of where that citation came from.
Bellington is my highest valued player.
Oh, really?
What does that say about you?
Why? Is it because you spent a comic amount of money on him?
Yeah.
92 million is not that much more than I spent on.
Fucking.
Jesus.
Do not finish that sentence.
Keep talking like this, and I am going to officially rule you as a mega bastard.
See, but that's like he spent it on a fucking 16-year-old man. I spent it on John goddamn Bellington.
I beg your pardon.
He's a nice guy though.
I spent I'm fully leaning into my late stage Ari Redknapp at Portsmouth bit.
Ari.
None of these people speak German. I'm just going to go tell them whatever the German is for run around a bit.
The total spending so far of all clubs combined is 930 million euro.
Fuck yes.
For a net spend of 409 million.
I'm so mad.
22% of purchases were from foreign clubs. The most foreign imports are for Hoffenheim. Big shock. With 4 players from outside Germany.
Oh wait, that's not counting my all my Madagascar players.
That's odd.
I think it does have like a weird cutoff at the.
Maybe it doesn't give a shit about last year or something. Because I'm looking, I've definitely signed more than 4 non-German origining players.
Also,
I've done 8 signings currently. None of them are German.
I've signed more than 4 non-German players.
Yeah, so there must be some cutoff where they've got to be like getting promised actual
I signed
game time
4 players.
That would make sense.
I literally signed 4 players from very specifically Bozeman's.
Indeed. So I don't know how it quantifies that, but there you go. 70 deals done thus far. The most deals total is the 17 done by Eintracht Frankfurt.
Damn.
With 11 in and 6 out.
Hey, Oblet.
Hi.
Guess which Ren legend is coming to the club over here?
Sofiane Diop.
Nope. Adrian Truffert.
Oh, that's a good shout. I considered it earlier. He is a good lad.
Oblet.
The funny thing is he's going to be my 3rd choice left back, but his wage demands were shockingly reasonable, and he only cost £3.5 million.
Yeah, that is entirely reasonable.
Verdon, you were saying?
If you want to offer me players on loan, I'm looking for defenders and central midfielders.
Well,
I might have one.
Have you consulted the dossier?
I looked at it a little bit.
Because there's, in terms of centre mids, there's Tom Bischoff, who was at München last year. There's Mateo Flores, who is looking pretty grand. These are all the ones I sent you. People are coming in for a look at her.
I want my scouts to look at them first.
Also, Verdon, you should look at the dossier I sent you because it has a lot of defenders and a couple central mids.
Verdon, if you want a central midfielder, I could offer you Oyer Zaraga.
I'm not buying from you.
The best defender on loan is Mario Gila, who I'm trying to loan out. He's better than everybody else's guys.
You could also consider buying either Miguel Tercios or Amin Lakhar. Both
Yes,
of them
for
are
20 million euros, St. Paul.
Jim, shut the fuck up.
You don't know this player.
Jim, you don't know what you're fucking talking about. Least you're on. We're talking like 4 million. Look at their values and greet if you like.
Verdon, will you take that deal?
Oh, I'm not paying $4 million for fucking someone.
You're
that
paying
even in the realm of
You're paying me
fantasy?
11.25 million for someone.
That's for if I win the Bundesliga too, or if I get promoted to the Bundesliga.
Just saying.
I made that with the knowledge that he will probably not sign for me if I don't get promoted.
That's fair. You could honestly loan either of the 2 I mentioned for the year as well, because they've got long contracts. I don't mind them doing another year, building up skill and rep. And that would just be a wages deal.
Just need to fucking find these players in the game, put them on a short list, and then scout them.
God. I mean, you know, the
we still have
provided
2
with
months
the
left
star
of the
ratings are
Derby
obviously
window.
not going to be correct for you.
There was one Hoffenheim player, or not Hoffenheim, Stuttgart player that I was looking at that I scouted and decided not because of his consistency issues.
Understandable.
Everybody, happy July 4th, 2025.
Like the United
America
States.
has already collapsed at this point.
2025.
Why do you think I'm in Germany?
But you're from your Luander Cologne is not American, right?
It's Malagasy.
He's Malagasy, yeah.
Are you Madagascar's best ever manager?
I assume I am. I don't know that we have a Hall of Fame. I looked and I didn't see it.
He might be Madagascar's best footballer, period.
Well, Leander Cologne definitely was.
No,
Well,
he's
yeah, except
alternate-
Jamie played for
alternate
France.
university.
Yep, he played for France.
Oh, universe.
Like a traitor.
He and Theo Hernandez were like the French rocks on left and right, and for Lille.
I gotta say,
Who was your keeper after a while?
I hired
You
or I
sold Mike
signed.
Maignan.
I did, and then I signed Beytullah Adebolu. No, that's my current guy. Beytullah something or other from Turkey, who was a young Turkish keeper who was really good.
Sorry, one moment, please. I need to talk to somebody.
Oh shit! I gotta fucking hold a team meeting before this. Cup World Cup shit.
Folk. Firth is gonna win the Bundesliga 2.
It's quite possible, but they don't have the same talents that got them to do well last year because they were my loan kids.
They have a different talent. Lucas Uwandu is going to score 100,000 goals in the 2 Liga.
Possible.
Oh my god! I said I eased the pressure. I said to everybody else it's a big deal, but to us it's business as usual. And Sergio Ramos got mad and said, "How are you playing this down?"
It's the Club World Cup, Sergio Ramos. You're mad that it's interrupting your summer on a pizza.
He's there to win.
Is somewhere on a pizza.
Luckily, he's not my captain yet, because for whatever fucking reason, it asked me to set my captain a month ago, and that was when I was holidayed. By the way,
advert for Scout, and Ito's running a guy with 7 judging potential, and then 14 adaptability. He's really just hired like a.
Has he got like fun knowledge or something?
It's a 10th.
There's a screen that shows promised playing time versus actual playing time, right?
Yeah, somewhere. I forget what it is though.
Happiness.
Yeah, player happiness. That sounds right.
Well, there's also called playing time.
Yeah,
dude, I feel like I have a partnership with Celtic now. They want Ilian Messier as their first choice keeper.
You upset me, Uhu. First you commit all these crimes, and then you do them near my club.
I have sold the Junior Adamu finally for less than I wanted.
Wow, boy is not good enough for you.
It's enough.
The funny thing is, I'm not even targeting Celtic. They're just coming to me constantly. They're like, yeah, we want to try this guy out.
One of the most annoying things about the French league last year was multiple people beating me to Celtic signings.
Yeah.
The last year that I was going to sign their quick wingback. I forget his name now.
What, a real one?
No, it was a regen. No, the last FM21.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Didn't Cthulhu sign like the great hope?
Yes.
Of yeah,
and
Liam
so did
Ray.
you. You also
I tried
coached
to.
Scottish talent. You fucking bastard.
Don't think I got any
This
like
time I'm
actual.
Yes, you did. Remember?
Bro,
I forget what his name
send a
was.
transfer offer for
It was Cologne's
Stefan
understudy.
Vukovic?
We kept talking about.
Oh
these.
yes.
I got a transfer offer and then I got a loan offer.
I meant to send a loan offer.
Okay, well, I just got the loan offer, which I have replied to.
Okay.
But yeah, I got both for some reason.
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised you were willing. You had that much money to offer.
No, I am. He would not come to me even if I could.
Yeah.
Of course, Adamu's value immediately goes up to 50 to 70 million.
That's how that works.
Dude, I can't believe I promised not to sell Cyber Mansberg at the beginning of last season, and I still have fucking 60 days to fulfill that promise.
Yeah, because that's when the transfer window closes.
Yeah.
It's literally been the entire January window plus the entire summer. It's
Welcome to making a promise.
Wait. Ooh, your whole team's new, basically. Just sell him if you want to sell him. Like, they don't know him.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I've had a player who I promised to sell if a big enough offer came in, who's been continuing that promise through 3 fucking windows. So,
That it do be like that.
I'm looking at my
they shouldn't just be allowed to be unilaterally extended forever. IMO.
I looked up who it was. It was Adam Steele, was a Scottish player.
Yes,
He was really good.
Adam Steele.
He could play all up and down the right side.
That's literally my favorite type of player.
I actually
get a
don't
deal
like
that's
those
rated
types
as.
of players.
Is it possible to get a deal that's rated as A+ by the board and F- by the fans?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, you
use
can
a lot of the same metrics. So
if you
make
sell a
difference on that.
club legend for a big profit, then maybe because the fans will be pissed off you sold a legend, but
Probably your best
board
bet,
will be happy that you got a lot of money.
Now,
It would
what
have to
about
be
the
like
reverse?
a truly astonishing amount of money.
The board mostly cares about money.
Yeah, well, you'd have to sell him for a lot more than he's worth, basically.
I can't believe I'm forcing. I can't believe everyone's forcing Luca Pfeiffer to go to fucking Shakhtar.
The board loves all my fucking signings of children because they are not getting paid a high wage.
That's
How's
a
the
thing to
board?
say.
How's the board feel about the tennis loan? Do they like that he's getting?
The last time I looked at it, it was still the previous one. I'll have to check if it updated.
Just because, again, the funniest thing is
They were pissed off that I didn't get a loan fee or wages last time.
Oh wait, we didn't even.
Maybe it was. It might have been wages, but they're pissed off I didn't get a loan fee last time, which is why I tacked on the £1,000 a month loan fee.
Let us know if that works, by the way.
Yeah, once it actually fucking loads, I'm gonna go check that and see if they've updated their description of the deal.
Juventus make Rafa offer.
So my preseason starts in 2 days. Anybody else?
Yep. And that's when preseason starts for Bundesliga clubs.
Yeah.
Whereas the Bundesliga 2 clubs are like halfway through their friendlies.
Because theoretically, you could get like a 6-week preseason. If someone had done that.
My preseason already started.
Mine started a month ago.
I guess maybe mine starts early because I have the Super Cup or whatever against. I don't know.
What's for activity? Looks like they're still considering the loan as last year's, possibly because it was done as an extend instead of a new one.
Yeah, shame.
I think I fucked up.
Yeah?
I'm not elaborating.
Phrases heard seconds before disaster.
Nuclear
Really?
bomb goes off in
Really?
fucking
Really?
The Bundesliga.
Hamburg.
They have to pay.
I'm
The
really
Titanic,
hoping,
has arrived.
really hoping that Lucas Iwandu does well. I'm fucking sorry.
Remember the orb? This is what they look like now.
Oh god damn it! Oh god damn it! This is inherently a better deal. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Luca Pfeiffer would not sign a deal with. Who the fuck is this club?
Damn, does Bologna have like a lot of money? All their players have like high wages.
They're doing better in reality than they have for quite a while, I think. So it's possible.
But they're just a random Serie A club. They don't like get into like the. Are they even?
That's my point. Is I think they were in the Bundesliga 2 last decade. Sorry, not the
No,
Bundesliga
below
2,
me.
the Serie B last decade. Bundesliga 2.
I mean, they dropped there for like a year and then went immediately back up.
There you go.
They were
Italian
in there for a
Championship.
couple years from like 2005 to 2008 or something.
I wonder if
Me
someone's
really
already
telling
done a
on myself
database
here.
edit. I wonder if someone's already done a database edit where they've changed the second division in every single country to the country's name championship.
Honestly, no, I
Well,
don't.
then they need like a weird sponsor as well.
The only mod I will
Honestly,
accept
they
is
are-
use all the advertiser names from leagues.
They are paying pretty high wages though. They have like 6 players on £40,000 a week or more.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch me doing that.
Big money.
But all these players are worth like hilariously
But the-
small transfer
Yeah, the
fees.
pattern is cheap transfer, high wage. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, their most valuable player transfer fee wise is worth like 10 to 14 million pounds.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna
Most of-
terrorize Verdun.
The players are
Two of my biggest wages are gonna get off the are getting off the books. I'm happy about.
Oh my god.
Did
Another
you
one is
Jet Spence?
The thing is, Verdant, he knows you're his
I can't sell Jet
competition.
Spence.
Back in a second.
He signed in January, so he's not able to be sold yet.
All these
Actually,
competitions
no.
because I'll be winning automatic promotion.
Actually, it might be now that we're here. Let's see.
Verdant, your physio does not have the personality that I want.
Yeah.
I will not be terrorizing you.
Once you get promoted, then you're in the knife fight with Jim at the bottom. So he's taking his preemptive strikes.
I don't know. I feel like Jim has gotten enough money from his
Paulie
two
getting
sales
promoted
of
this year would be
Cross and
St.
Dorsaz.
Pauli getting
Yeah, I
promoted
mean, he
to
only would have
would
gotten
involve
like 30% of that in his actual fucking
I
transfer
only
fee.
got
15 million.
10% or 20% of the Dorsaz deal.
Oh,
I got
really?
30%.
Damn.
Jesus.
No,
Wow,
no.
I mean,
mega bastards.
At least it's probably fixed your finances to the point where you can keep requesting they up the
Yeah. I
transfer
think it's
percentage.
fine.
So.
What's going to happen is I'm going to win the Bundesliga 2, and then I'm going to win the Bundesliga proper next year.
Stop talking like stop talking like Ben Shapiro.
Wow, that was
Jesus.
like Ben Shapiro.
Christ, mods?
What a thing to say. Now imagine if you're attracted to.
I thought he was just choosing between like me and you, Oprah.
Imagine if I placed third in the Bundesliga 2, that wouldn't be good enough. I want to place first or second in the Bundesliga 2, so I can play Bundesliga 1.
What?
I don't want to
Just for argument's sake.
I will say
This
the
is how I learned that anyone knows what Ben Shapiro sounds like.
I was gonna say I don't know how he sounds like. I don't watch
really
him.
Yeah, like, I'm assuming this is an impression done by multiple
Please don't give
people.
examples.
Yeah, like, I don't need to know about some fucking 2010s washout, thanks.
My example is entirely based upon Jim's exam performance, so I have no clue whether that's what
Personally,
Ben
I've
Shapiro sounds
never actually heard Ben Shapiro speak because unfortunately I just can't hear sounds that are that high pitched anymore.
It's incredibly frustrating to
Shapiro
hear
isn't
him
real.
speak.
I just don't want
He's
to
not
be
real.
destroyed by facts and logic. Those sound like bad things to be
No, that's
destroyed.
Charlie
so
Kirk.
scary.
Charlie Kirk will destroy you with facts.
It's so scary.
He'll ask you to convince him.
Oh,
Please
dude,
stop
did Charlie
talking
Kirk
about last
die?
decade's
He must have been
American media
subsumed
personalities.
by Ben Shapiro.
It's
He
not
must
last
have been
decade. It's
killed
this
by
decade. That's the
Last
thing that
decade.
sucks.
Last decade.
Last decade.
Yeah, definitely.
You realize we are all from last decade. We're all old, right?
That's not the
You
point.
realize that.
Cecil, you are old. Oblit is old. Habeas Dorcas is hella old. Habeas Dorcas is like 105.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, gonna die of old
But
age
aside from
anything
that, there is no evidence that anyone else in the call is old.
It's true.
I'd like to give a shout out to Arminia Bielefeld having 1,000 to 1 odds to win the Bundesliga.
Great.
Oh yeah, where am I on this?
Bielefeld
Have I
You
finally
are
been
second,
counted?
9 to 4.
Am I above
Bielefeld
Bertha?
is expected
Yes,
to fit
at the
into
moment, yeah.
below
Bayern's first.
the two teams that got promoted.
Hoffenheim, Dortmund, Wolfsburg, and Stuttgart are all tied for 7th.
Oh hell yeah, I'm 18-1.
I
Yeah.
don't like that the season preview has put me below Bochum and Schalke.
Interesting.
It makes you
Tim
feel
is
better. The
powering up.
season
I
preview
mean,
is
if I
bullshit.
was Bochum, this would be an insult because Bochum finished 8th last year.
Time for Uhu to go to sleep.
I mean, Dortmund finished like pretty fucking badly, but they're tied with Hoffenheim and I, who finished in the Europa League places. So
I'm not even sure
did
on
well.
German players.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
had that problem
Bundesliga
last year.
2 odds are all pretty reasonable. The bottom two are 200 to 1. Everybody else is, somewhere in the 30 to 10 to 1 range. And then FC Köln is just
Köln.
1 to 334.
Jesus Christ!
They are
If
not
Köln
just
was-
favorites. If they come in anything but first, they have failed.
Yeah, they have miserably
What
failed.
players have they kept there? Let me take a look.
Presume like
I
I'm
think they probably
honestly
kept most of their
not
team.
sure
Okay,
they've lost.
They still have
Köln?
Jan Thielman. They still have Ezekiel Ceballos. They still have Borna Sosa.
do they still have Adam Armstrong?
They dropped their good defender because Visk bought him. But
I also bought one of their players.
yeah.
They
With
still
Adam
have
Armstrong.
failed wonder kid Zidane Iqbal.
I can't believe Uhu has been destroyed.
I have.
Rest in peace, Uhu.
Destroyed
Through
by
the
facts
list
and logic.
of going to the list of moves.
Oh yeah,
that
no, they
Nino
still gave
made.
Pape.
I can't believe
They
Marcus
still have Adam
Leonardo is
Armstrong
the top-
too. Jesus.
Oh well, now they're guaranteed to go up.
Yeah,
actually, I
yes,
think
they're
that they're in
guaranteed
pretty
to
good
go
shape.
up.
Huh. I just had a talk where the apology worked.
It does sometimes.
VfL Wolfsburg had made a 56
Alright.
million euro offer
That-
for Datro Fofana.
That meeting sucked. Holy shit.
Now, the big thing with Köln is that having sold their goalkeeper from last season, they don't actually have anybody in the senior squad playing goalie.
I mean, that's sick as hell.
So they've got a 19-year-old kid from the twos who is bad, like real bad.
I mean, they should have been in on Moises Ramirez. Instead, he's going to take Almira to the top. Honestly, I'm very excited that I am now 4th in the season preview. Behind only fellow Mega Bastards, Bayern Munich, Frankfurt, and Hertha Berlin.
I can't tell any of you apart, to be honest.
We all look the same, but I'm the one who's south of you. You should tell, because I come to your house once in a while and beat you up.
Well, that's not true.
Actually, what were our matches last season?
I don't know. I just instinctively denied your claim.
I think I won both of our matches last season, but I could be wrong.
Easy mode, Freiburg.
Hey, I did the double over you last season. For all the...
You did do the double over me, you bastard. Yeah, no, I remember that. I don't remember the games I win.
The only game I
remember ones
care
I
about
lose.
is the Saturday, 17th of December 2022 Astros Gedenkpokal semi-final, in which you get fucking wrecked, son. Owns.
Yeah, and then how'd
Please
that
ignore
final
everything
go?
else. None of that other shit matters. Right? I won the chest beating contest, okay? Very impressive, and everyone was intimidated.
Uhu, what's your wage budget at?
Uh,
Or like how much are you
available?
spending?
Fun fact, in my skin anyway, you can actually check this if you go to the club info screen.
2.7 million
You can
euros.
see their finances.
Oh,
Yeah, and I thought I was bumping mine up.
I mean, it tells me your wage budget is 3.34 million euros per week.
Oh, okay, so he's just lying to me.
Well, I mean it's.
Oh, you told me in pounds.
Caught in
Yeah,
4K.
in pounds.
So you actually just want to point out Frankfurt is spending significantly more on wages than I am now.
I mean, you're both.
I mean, I'm a bigger club.
Also,
Just
he's actually spending 0.1 million more than you currently. So
whose average
wait, what?
is
What does
more
your
than
skin say that my
highest
wage
earner.
budget is?
your wage budget is 2.95 million euro a week.
Okay,
you're
yeah,
paying
that's
2.94 million euro a week. Uhu's budget is 3.34 million per week, and he is paying 3.02 per week.
Oh, I
So
see.
actually, the gap between you is once again completely indistinguishable as you merge into a single fucking Cronenberg horror.
Now, see, as a true mega bastard, I only have, I have a payroll of 1.62 million a week.
Scum.
Big time.
Batarina, I did not sign Polina to replace you. He plays a different fucking position.
I mean, that's usually an option to tell them.
Yeah, and then they don't believe you sometimes.
I've never had them not believe that one, to be honest. But, you know, I haven't done it that often.
Maybe I should have tried to sign Brahim.
I am completely paralyzed right now because all 4 players that I tried to sign to replace Tom Krause have replied yes, and then I'm just like,
Yeah. I played Batarina as a central midfielder. He's admittedly the third choice there, but it's not because of Polina, who's playing DM.
Liverpool got one of my backup signings, Oscar Pereira. Very
Haven't you been like fucking up signing him for the last like
I have
year and a half?
Yep. That's why he's now at Liverpool, because I tried to lowball his team over and over again, and then he went to Liverpool.
Your overconfidence has been your downfall.
Oh boy, I have a single player in the Gold Cup.
Wait.
I do too.
They signed him for fucking 1.8 million, rising to 4.8. How did you fucking lowball that?
I thought I could get him for less.
That's embarrassing.
You lowballed him because you
got all
would
that
give
money
him
and you don't
fucking
even know how to
5
spend
million euro overall.
He's a good player too. It's really dumb of me.
Jesus Christ. He is a pretty good player. The only thing he's missing is his acceleration kind of sucks relative to his pace.
Yeah. But he's not perfect, but he's also only
He's got
19.
great crossing and dribbling. Though.
Yeah, yeah. And good technique too.
If I played AMR AML, I would have been happy to snap that up for the fucking 2 million up front, rising to 5. Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't think he has any like consistency issues either. Yeah, no, he has no consistency issues, and he's adaptable.
I'm pretty happy with my squad.
Ooh, you signed Onana this window.
Yeah, he was my
Junior
Muric just did not do it for me in between the sticks.
Oh no, I think it's something else.
No, this is Andre Onana, the guy that Man U's trying to sign in real life.
Yeah, I got Anana, Vanderson, and Zaleski.
Yeah, all right. 66666. FC Utrecht also trying to get on the Lucas Iwandu train.
It's Utrecht.
Thank you. I'm
Wise.
not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it right.
FC
I
Utrecht.
lived there for a while. Well, not there, but in the area.
You know, I know you lived in the Netherlands. I know that bit of
Oh yeah,
Oblit
that's
lore.
important Oblit lore. Yeah.
Which is why I thank you for the correction. I'm not gonna remember it.
It was fine. I'll just keep doing it. I love to correct people. I am, after all, a map goon.
Yeah, that's true.
The only thing I love more than correcting people is correcting people and being wrong.
People and backstabbing them.
Okay. I have a young prospect who wants to leave. So I asked him what it would take for him to stay. He wants to be considered a star player.
That's a big head on them shoulders.
Can you do headers very well?
What if no?
Lamau. Honestly, yeah, I'm also quite chuffed with my window so far. Though there's still some stuff to happen.
Yeah, I think I need to sell some more people or something.
I think
I
I
need more
put
people.
myself at satisfied currently.
I'm doing a fire sale of all the youth talent I picked up over the years that didn't make it.
Right.
So, a lot of little deals going on.
Yep. Same here. Getting 2 million here, so 3.5
I'm honestly pleased with
there.
a lot of it because loads of them I signed for like, token money or outright free.
Yeah, or free.
So yeah, I'm making a few million profit even when you count the wages. It's nice.
I wish I had that confidence.
It's just a numbers game, Cecil. A lot of what I was doing was literally just looking for players who rated high and were cheap.
It sounds like work.
Well, that's what your scouts are for.
I see.
And then they all go on lists, So I have a number of short lists. One of them is literally just called Youth Intakes, and it's where I put anybody who's 18 or under who might be tasty.
I see. I've got lists too. I have learned in the last few years.
You just need to find ways to organize it.
I refuse to use lists.
Yeah, Karma, but you also used to refuse to look at the save between games.
This is true.
Yes, we will make a true sicko out of you by the end of this.
The thing is, I'm not going to use lists, mostly because lists don't help.
I'm not going to.
If they don't help you, then yeah, don't do it. But
yeah, like lists don't help me because at no point am I I'm never following somebody closely. If I have a need, I will seek out and fill that need, and then be done.
I want to see what's under the fantasy tab.
Just wait for their contract to run out, and then you don't forget them because they're on the list.
So yeah, exactly. That's what I've got the freeze list for. So people who look like they're going to be freeze end up on that list. So it's empty right now. Well, actually, it's got one guy on because I'm waiting for his contract to officially expire to see what he wants.
Turn of the new year, I just look and see if there's anybody 6 months out that's interesting.
Well, yeah, that's what I do. I just then put them on a short list, so I remember who they
wasting
fucking
time
are.
because you got to look at them all again. And you're like, oh wait, I saw this guy already.
Yeah, it saves me a lot of mental overhead.
I don't
you can see from what I posted there. You can see, for example, I knew I needed certain positions this year, so it helps to remember that I need those positions. Shit like that. Oh, Jack Mellum. Oh, he's tasty, isn't he?
I have finished renaming everyone on my team.
Considering
except for Aliyah Hamada, who will not be receiving a nickname. He will just be Aliyah Hamada.
Actually, you know what, Rogue? I'm not going to fight you on that. He's a really good lad, but I'm not going to fight you. I think I've got other options. But a great deal if you get it.
Yeah.
Chelsea signed Eric Garcia for £36 million.
Oh yeah, Jack Mellum. I remember.
He's on my fantasy list for context.
I was looking at what I had left in the kitty, and I was like, "This is about enough for a Jack Mellum." So I went and got myself a Jack Mellum. Hopefully,
don't blame you. He's a good lad.
Jack Mellum.
MELHAM.
Especially for an English player. That's good.
Yeah, he looks good, but he doesn't really fit my team, so I don't think I'm in for him. Also, I don't have that much money left.
Good to know.
Same, but IRL.
Am I good to rejoin?
Yes.
I signed 2 left backs, a center back, a DM, and a prospect right back already. So, and a prospect striker. So getting a prospect central midfielder, covers basically everything except for the the wingers, which I have pretty good wingers. Also, I basically don't use the in-game shortlist much. I just have a Excel spreadsheet that I have a shortlist on. I honestly find it easier to work off that.
Literally,
Stop getting taller.
Also, it allows me to look at it when I'm at work, so, you know.
One of my players got taller.
Now you're thinking with portals.
What's wrong with the player getting taller, Slim?
I don't need to be taller.
Are you trying to save money on kit?
Cecil, do you have a job that allows you to look at computers while working?
Yes, but
all right, never mind.
No. You know what? The stakes are too high to get fucked at work over looking at computers that are not
Well, I'm just.
Well, it'd be a different Excel sheet.
I'm just trying to form a coalition of people who do jobs that are real. And these jobs do these jobs like Elbrack driving a forklift. He can't be on a laptop on a forklift.
Well, I mean, I use a computer to place orders and do inventory. A lot of it's, parts managing.
Oh, apparently I got a percentage of that money. Nice, thanks, Karmic.
I have my forklift card.
Oh, no.
Forklift.
My big new signing, Nicholas Zalisky, just stubbed his
Luca
toe.
Pfeiffer I ended up selling for
Where are you gonna play him?
Nuno Mendes twisted his ankle.
I am probably going to play him mostly attacking left, but he will go all up and down like where I need him.
Did you just send Luka Pfeiffer to Donetsk?
Yeah, I looked at Zalisky. He just seems like such a interesting player.
He
is. He's not at all a striker.
The other club that was in on Luka Pfeiffer was Moscow. CSK was CSK. It was CSKA Moscow, and their offer was even less. I wanted to sell him for 7. I'm happy to have gotten 4.
I'm happy to have received 84k.
Nothing will ever top the $4,200 I received in profit.
I'm now also getting spammed by Borussia Dortmund for various players, and just fun thing, not one of my players is interested in going to Borussia Dortmund because they're shit.
Well, they didn't make fucking Europe this year.
I don't think they've made Europe since we started.
No, they made the conference last year because we had the slot drop.
Oh yeah, they finished 8th.
Yeah, they had the slot drop to them.
8th remains their highest finish since we began.
Well, the first year
tried to come in for Angelo.
Yeah.
How long will it be until we can truly kill Borussia Dortmund?
Didn't Angelo's release clause just expire?
I think it might have just expired. And on top of that, I am sure he's not going to go to a place that's outside of Europe.
Yeah.
And also, they only offered 19 million up front.
That's shit.
That's
How much
less.
did they offer?
I spent 15 million on him up front. So, and I'm still have transfer debt for him.
I'd just like to point out that Cape Verde are in the African Cup of Nations semi-finals.
That's happened before, I think.
They're playing the Ivory Coast.
Yeah, with Odilon Kasunu.
Correction, with Dacho Fofana.
Dortmund have not bought anyone for money. They have not paid a transfer fee yet this season. Despite receiving 103 million from
the people they're trying to sign, they're getting told to get fucked.
Mostly.
Yeah, I think they have trouble finding players that are good for their team when they're not in Europe because all those players won't want to join.
It's kind of like the problem that Lam is having written large, where they have the money but not the rep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, Obla, I'm gonna make you offer for Waldemar Lund Jensen.
Cool. Go ahead.
What they want to do is they want to go to the Copa Libertadores.
Lamau. Great ref.
Who was it that was complaining about that? Evander?
Only you would know.
I'm going to put a percentage of profit of next sale on that deal, Elbrack, but otherwise I'm happy with it.
Okay.
I thought it was a player that Uhu I thought it was an Uhu player. Or no,
Evander was your player.
Uhu.
No, Evander was Ito's player.
Uhu. Would you do me a favor and take Lund Jensen off of your shortlist? Because I'm doing a deal with Elbrak for him right now, and he prefers you.
Yeah. Ooh, can you just not shortlist all the players in the world?
I mean, he takes them off when he's asked, so I'm not too bothered.
Yeah, he will.
You're allowed to be interested in human players.
I think it has his name? I think it has a subtle, like...
Aldemar Lund Jensen.
Unsettling effect.
Danish. Centre back.
Okay, I got him.
Thanks.
Oh my god. Evander's playing in the fucking MLS now.
Not surprising. Talos Magno's playing in the MLS.
And he was good at football.
I think he's overrated.
I mean, a little bit, but still.
Talos Magno is really what set off Mosh being great. Because I sold him for $73 million to AC Milan.
Oh, I forgot you had him last game.
Yep, he was good. He do not get me wrong, but he was really not that much better than Jonathan Bamba.
I'm asking Jay.
Oh yeah, if anybody wants Giovanni on loan, he's available.
So the really funny thing is the center back I was planning to sell before my captain got mad just had an offer that I can't really refuse, so I'm going to have to find a new backup center back now.
I'm having Jack Irvine introduce everyone to my club, by the way.
If you want him, you need to move. I would obviously accept all equivalent offers. I've accepted that offer, Elbrak. Also, I nearly got to loan a guy to the club I played my LLM save in Germany with. Sadly, they said no. So much for the future of Reign. Who are 2 million in debt, Lamau. That's more than I did to them.
Oh god, I have to prepare my squad already?
Oh, this is your league squad.
No,
it's not the cut-off.
first. You get another chance later.
Yeah, remember, none of that is officially final till the window closes. This is not the European stuff.
Do your twos have separate training facilities?
No, they share yours. You can tell if you go into Club Info affiliates and you look at the deal. Like their youth players share training facilities.
Youth
players? Yeah, I'm just reading mine. I don't know. It actually doesn't say anything about. It doesn't actually say. Yeah. No, now that you say it, it doesn't actually say senior team training facilities are shared.
It looks like it's the same. I looked at the team page for the twos.
Yeah,
this is excellent.
All right, well, there you go.
All right, no. Why is this man's not being registered?
Man's.
Oh, so there was no reason for fucking Khazar not to get registered. They just chose not to. All right, sick.
Oh, the board loves me so much that I'm going to get to pick my next affiliate.
Man, my board won't give me an affiliate for anything.
Who should I have?
I think my board thinks that the level my twos are an affiliate.
I could have Paris FC as an affiliate.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting clubs you can find. I've just been selecting Champions League clubs from like obscure nations.
I'm thinking maybe South Korea.
Yeah, I've got a Korean affiliate. They're pretty cool.
Love one of those. I'm just going to scroll down and see if there's anything more exciting.
I should ask for an affiliate.
Yeah, I mean, you don't ask, you don't get.
I've upgraded my team so much that Shaldrup is now considered a 3-star player. He used to be a 5-star on my team.
Nope, they don't want to give me another affiliate.
Oh, I just saw the affiliate I had.
Wow, I actually successfully convinced the board to... I convinced the board to do something.
Congrats.
And now I get an affiliate. Now I get to choose a club.
Congrats. By the way, I will say, don't get your hopes up for affiliates. Like
Verdant and Karmic.
I've had a bunch for years now. I have yet to have a single guy show up in my academy from any of my affiliates.
I can anecdotally say I have. Because it's just nationalities. They don't tell you got it from that guy.
Oh fuck! Can I?
Yeah,
have
I haven't
one?
had any nationality.
Well, I've got like several Brazilians in my.
I can choose 1860 Munich as my affiliate.
I mean, that is actually kind of funny. I mean, Ito's not here, otherwise, but
I mean, I don't think it's negative to him.
Honestly, you do it, and if he objects, I will use the editor to remove it. But I can't imagine he would.
Yep.
I
don't think there's actually any real downside to it.
The thing is,
well, the downside is it means that he can't get an affiliate elsewhere. Like,
yeah.
Well, the thing is, too, once he gets promoted, I'm pretty sure that link will get terminated.
That's not always the case. I don't know what the rules are for it, but like, for example, in Italy, that doesn't apply.
Yeah, so like
I have
TSV,
like won the Serie A with players from my affiliates who are in my division, and they just keep loading me people. It was great. It might be because of the weird Italian system, though. I know it's not the norm.
Oblit. Australia is not loaded, right?
Australia is not loaded, but I am nonetheless affiliated with Perth Glory.
You know what? You've sold me. I will attempt to be affiliated with the Western Sydney Wanderers FC.
Powerful, great choice. I'm yet to have an Australian in my youth intakes.
Yeah,
well,
hoping.
I just sold my captain to Denmark.
Nice. Problem solved.
Well, problem created.
Denmark.
But problem also solved.
Is Denmark a problem or a solve?
Oh fuck. The person I sent to Paris SC wants to be played as an Enganche.
Do you care?
A little, but not really.
3-minute warning, everybody.
Did someone? Did I just hear you say 3 minutes?
Yeah. 2 minutes now.
2-minute warning.
Time just keeps moving on, doesn't it?
Who
came up with that idea?
I was making an early 2000s really fucked up wrestling reference.
Well, I'm glad you got your joke.
Yeah.
Glad
you have me for 3 minutes.
You had me at hello.
The board are happy with my sale. The fans are pissed that I sold the captain.
This checks out.
Yeah, it's Saku Koivu all over again.
Who cares about the fans?
I care. I care a lot.
Die.
You're a jerk.
I don't care.
True, Cecil.
I love playing Football Manager with my friends.
Fuck you.
I think it would be funny if Ito could not veto this.
Why would Ito want to veto it? I keep trying to loan them my players. The players are like, I don't want to go player. But if they're an affiliate, they can't say no.
The serious answer
they absolutely still can.
Is if he would want a different senior affiliate, because unlike junior affiliates, we only have one senior affiliate. But other than that, I can't actually think about any negatives for him.
I think it's fine. Like, I think that as long as we can cancel it, if Ito's like, oh no, I actually don't want that.
Either he can do that himself in the game thing, or if that's not possible, I would do it.
And that's fine. I'd accept that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's a funny symbiotic
This is one of those ones where it's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
And the other reason he might not wanted is if the affiliation has stuff where like he has to accept any like match offers to
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't do that kind of thing.
Usually those are the other way around.
Personally, I can't wait for the annual.
No, normally the senior affiliate has the choice to like match offers if the juniors.
Oh, okay. The way you said that was.
Yeah, so I kind of stumbled through it.
Match offers. I thought you were talking about accepting friendlies.
Yeah, the friendly stuff doesn't even work as advertised anyway, so I wouldn't worry about that.
No, I meant the whole like right of first refusal kind
of. The friendly stuff is so weird because it's like, you know, this team will have the right to ask for a friendly, but the other team will have the right to refuse, and it's like, oh, okay, so what every team already has.
Yeah. I'm actually playing a friendly against one of my affiliates this time, but only because I'm touring in Brazil.
Same except Australia.
Wait, how many of us have Australian affiliates?
I got one. I got one right after you did.
I'm touring in Italy.
We are at the point where we probably can load in Australia.
Somehow.
Oh, we're also to the point where we're a minute after end time.
Oh, so we are. Well, I will save the game in a second.
Can you wait just 1 second?
Oh, are you getting?
I just want to see, because I've been doing a bidding war for one of my players, and people keep bidding up, and I want to see if they bid up to the latest offer, but the inbox is frozen.
So is mine. I don't actually know what's going on.
I mean,
works on mine.
Sometimes it takes a while. It's just done it for me.
Okay.
It's a friendly, and I am saving. So.
All right, I'm.
If I choose one,
I can keep it up for a minute for you to look at your thing, Rogue.
Okay. I think they are. So yeah, they're up to 23.5 million.
Oh man, that physically.
All right, that you.
That physically hurts me, or this might just be the fact that I need to go eat my second meal.
Okay, I'm all set.
24-hour period.
Who the fuck is Lars Gruber? I've like found a new player.
That is literally the Die Hard villain.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Hans Gruber.
I'm selling.
Lars,
no, his brother.
Hans Gruber. I was gonna say, yeah, we know Hans did have a brother, didn't he?
I'm selling Mabala Nizola, and there's been vastly more interest than I expected, which has allowed me to push the price up like almost 10 million pounds more than I initially expected to get.
All right, well, that is that. GG. Apparently somebody did something before I quit, so I'll save again.
I need to see who Lars Gruber is. Okay, he's real. He's a real player.
Good.
Oh,
he's not a gray.
Gruber's brother is Carl.
The funny thing is, I actually intend to save this money because I have a target for the January window that I wanted to make sure I have enough money for.
Ooh.
Next session, I will be able to buy Philip Krostev.
Nice. Well, good playing with everybody.
I increasingly know where I'm spending this money.
See you all next session.
God, that session worked out really fucking